YouTube. Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle, I'm live. Welcome. All right, so I'm also live on TikTok at the same time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How are y'all doing? So I'm doing a get ready with me while I talk about me. No, you. Love who you are and get ready with me. Wake up and make up every day. I'm not going to really be talking about products in this video, so it's just going to be a get ready without any promotion or anything. If you know what I wear, you know what I wear. If not, figure it out or tune in for the next one that I go on TikTok, and I might mention my products and all that kind of stuff. So sprinkle, sprinkle. Good morning, y'all. How are y'all? So love who you are every day. No regrets. I think a lot of people suffer from guilt, past things, anger, can't let go of things. And they dwell in that too long when they could be getting ready, looking good, and moving on. You know what I'm saying? Too many people live in their past, and it's getting on my nerves. That's why I had to make this video. Yes, I have on my wig today, darling. And I'm going to do something. I'm just going to take the little pins out when I'm done with my makeup. But so many of y'all live in the past. Y'all can't even live your lives anymore. Y'all stuck with a dusty in your mind or some dude, which is silly because most men don't live like that. Most men have already moved on and don't care about coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women stay stuck in their past because I think society beats them up for making mistakes. You know? And especially other women. They blame other women. They talk bad about other women instead of trying to teach them or lift them up. Now, the whole point is, sorry, y'all. Yeah, the whole point is some of y'all are not moving forward in life and you're harping on coulda, shoulda, woulda when you should have been already somewhere doing something different, you know? So when you focus on yourself instead of other people or the past, a lot of times you start living in your presence, in your present moment. And when you live in your present moment, hold on, y'all. I can't see the comments coming up. I hope we don't have no technical difficulty. If y'all are on the YouTube comments, so I can see if y'all are. Okay, thank you. You're going to live in your present moment by focusing on yourself, okay? Because you are always with yourself at every moment. And if the focus is on you, you don't have time to think back, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You just like think, what am I going to do today? What are we doing tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? What are we looking like today? So I definitely think a lot of people need to refocus their energy back to themselves instead of continuously wasting it on dust or men that don't like you or want you anymore. Or other people. It doesn't have to be men. They could just be anybody. You know what I'm saying? People, ex-friends, people you don't even know. Some people are so focused on people they don't even know. It's ridiculous. Some of y'all have stress and mental illness and mental issues from people you've never met because of social media. So definitely get into your presence. You said our chats are on the screen. Yeah, I see that. That's cool, right? That's a new feature. Do y'all like it or should I take it out? Anyway. Continuously refocusing on yourself. If you forget and start doing stupid stuff again, just put the focus right back on you. Always going to work every time, okay? Think about yourself more than you think about people from the past or regrets or any of those things because that's always helpful. Okay, Shera, you are my pastor and therapist and motherly advice I never received growing up. I listen to you constantly to deprogram myself. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tanny. Tanny, Tan. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, I am glad I could be the voice in your head sometimes. Not the crazy voice, but, you know, the voice of reason. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate you. So I'm also on YouTube, y'all. So if y'all want to come over here, come on through. I'm trying to work and do my makeup at the same time. Like work this product in and work this bronzer in, because I did get a tan on my trip. And I have not gotten darker foundation yet for my summer look. Okay. So, sprinkle, sprinkle. And I got a super bronze. Okay. Okay, so love who you are. Like, don't try to change yourself so much that you don't even know who you are anymore. Change the things that are negative about you that aren't getting you anywhere, not benefiting you. And go from there. Because so many people, when they try to reinvent themselves, they do too much. And you ain't got to do all of that, because you're going to lose who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just change the stuff that need to be changed and leave the rest alone. Because some of y'all out here literally acting like AI. I mean, y'all literally is like a robot or AI. Y'all need to fix that. Where's the humanity? Where's the personality? You know? You can't be a carbon copy clone of the next chick. Be who you are and be unapologetic about it. You know, when I first started, well, not first, but like when I was probably on my 5th or 6th, maybe 7th year of YouTube, people would tell me what I need to change. Oh, you need to speak more properly. Oh, you need to do this. You need to wear this. I'm like, I need to do what? Are you going to pay me to do this? Then I don't need to do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I did not lose my personality to become a clone copy of a next chick. You know what I'm saying? There's only one me. So remember that. I think a lot of people who are trying to get on social media now just become a clone copy of someone else. And that ain't how you do it. You be the best version of yourself. Improve the things that you need to improve and take it from there. Because a lot of people are like, you can't tell who's who no more. Like, everybody got the same wig. Everybody do the same makeup. Everybody talks in the same voice. Girl, y'all need to do better. If you want to stand out, you can't blend in. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And that goes for looks too. Gotta switch it up a little bit. You gotta let your real personality shine through. Otherwise, you used to be in a cult. People are gonna be like, is that AI? Yep, that's AI, man. You're gonna be mad. So, I'm not AI. Thank you for the gifts on over there. Yeah. Girl, people gonna start thinking y'all them AI actresses if y'all don't get it together. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He said, finally, someone said it. Yeah, I said it. I don't even have my eyebrows on yet, and it's early. Oh, shoot. My blush got caught on the clip. Y'all want to hear something funny? I had this wig last night, and I braided it in 2 little braids because I wanted to have a little wave to it. And I put the wig on, and my daughter walked in, and she says, why are you dressed like Annabelle? Girl, I started cracking up. My daughter be funny too, like Sasha is. She's very funny too. She has like a sense of humor. But literally, I didn't realize, like, when I had this wig and 2 braids, that it literally was giving Annabelle. Anyway. So, yeah, love who you are. Don't lose your entire self to be a clone copy of someone online. Yeah. I've seen a lot of content creators and people who wanted to start doing social media, and that's fine until you find yourself. But when you find yourself, stay that way. All right. Uh-oh, Russell. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Russell Hartley in the house. You see, yeah, I got 2 streams going. I'm triple tasking today. I'm doing my makeup. Actually quadruple tasking. I'm doing my makeup, streaming on 2 things, and I appreciate that, Russell. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all go subscribe to Russell Hartley. He has YouTube, and I think he's on Instagram. As are you Mr. Russell Hartley on Instagram and TikTok, and Russell Hartley on YouTube? So I'll go subscribe. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. Now, okay, I need to do my eyebrows. Okay, that's what I was doing next, y'all. I saw some money coming in and I lost track of what I was doing. So thank you for the positive distraction, Russell. I saw some money and I forgot I was about to put on my brows. I can't look extra surprised if I have no eyebrows on. So hold on. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Got that little tail on there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, all right. We're still live on both. Wonderful. Do y'all like the little live comments on the screen? Uh-oh, Russell, sprinkle, sprinkle again. Need to raise those arches. Okay. Thank you. I got one arch on. Russell done sprinkled me again over here. He's sending me money, y'all. Thank you. So Russell got it like that. Y'all come on over to the YouTube unless y'all can't and stay over there on TikTok. My brow pencil, I'm just trying to use one that matches my wig today, y'all. I have several brow pencils for different hair colors. So I'm going to match my wig to my brows. Okay. Oh, thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok too. Y'all are so sweet. So anyway, okay, I love who you are. Be your genuine self. Even in conversation, if you're not on social media, even in real life, be like, I know that's a funny phrase, but be yourself, because that's what people like. But improve the parts of you that you need to improve. That's just it. I don't want people to be the same carbon copy of each other. Just, that's what people look for, uniqueness and no carbon copies. You can look good. You can get inspiration from other people as far as looks and ideas, but make it your own. You know what I'm saying? Make it your own. I get so many women asking me, well, what do you do if people start copying you and da-da-da-da? Switch it up. Change what you look like. Change your style. Switch it up and let them try to keep up, because it's going to cost them more money to keep up. Okay? That's why you see people constantly switching it up. Because first of all, you constantly switch things up, as ladies, as far as your looks are concerned. People don't get bored of you. It's like a breath of fresh air instead of seeing the same old thing every day. Thank you, Miss Maddie. Sprinkle. Switch it up a little bit sometimes. Sometimes I'll come on here with my curly hair, my bob, my wigs, plural, wigs, a ponytail, a hat. Y'all didn't see everything. Selmore says she found her an ugly provider, but hurt his ego too much. And he told me he's not enough and left. What do I do? Girl, why would you hurt an ugly man's ego? That ego is already damaged enough. Russell says, keep guessing. Thank you, Russell. Sprinkle. I appreciate that again. Yes. I don't know what Russell would tell you in this case. If you hurt an ugly man's ego, girl, their ego already hurt. What are you doing? They know they're ugly. Well, in that case, I would tell them looks don't really matter. Or tell them you was drunk or drinking or on medication or it was that time of your month, time of the month, girl. We gotta make up something. Tell them it was a full moon. I don't know. Girl, you can't be hurting ugly people's ego too much. It's already damaged. You like, I don't know, it was a full moon. It was that time of the month. I don't know. I was hangry. Tell him you was starving yourself trying to look good for him. You was hangry. That always works. It's like, I'm so sorry. I went on this crash diet to try to fit in this dress to go out on a date with you so I could look snatched, and I was hangry. I'm just a girl. Anyway. You said valid excuse. That's always going to be my excuse. I was hangry. It was a full moon. It was that time of the month. I was drunk. Those are the best excuses. Right? Use them. Make sure y'all use them. Oh, I got my eyebrows on finally. I can breathe now. Ooh. Someone asked me how to be captivating, have a personality. Oh, Princess Princess Mafanas. Provider, you broke up with your provider again. Didn't get to buy a house, but I got a lot thanks to you. Okay, ma'am, leaving with something instead of nothing. Win-win, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Inam, for the sprinkle. I appreciate you. Thank you, Maddie, again. You're so sweet. Girl, hold on. She says, girl, where should I go to meet a provider who gonna spend a lot on me? On the rich side of town, baby. And you got to make sure you go there often and not just one time a week or one time. You got to hang out over there. They got to be your new spot over there on the rich side of town. You got to continuously go over there, because if people see you several times and they get used to your appearance, they're going to make a move eventually. And, so go to the park the same time, do your walking over there the same time every day so you run to the same people. Go to the grocery shop over there, run your errands over there, join a gym over there. And if you become a regular somewhere or join something, people will start to be friendly to you and start conversations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So hang out on the rich side of town until you meet somebody. The same way y'all meet Dusty's hanging around on the dusty side of town until you meet a Dusty. It goes the same way. Men that got money, hang out on the rich side of town until you meet somebody with money that likes you and wants to spend. That's just it. And the more you hang out, you're going to start learning stuff, how to dress, where to go, who to hang out with. You might make some new friends, get invited to some new places. Okay, thank you so much, Sprinkle. How to not threaten their ego while knowing you're the prize, like without lowering myself. Just have high confidence. Anyone who wants to lower your confidence don't like you anyway. So it's a red flag. So just have high confidence. Don't be insecure. And stop being mad all the time at people and just focus on their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to fix somebody and make them perfect, but you can get their money. Okay, stop trying to fix somebody. Stop trying to tell somebody something. Unless it's about your money, you really don't care. Because some of y'all be nitpicking too hard over little stupid stuff that don't even matter. I learned a long time ago when I first got married, nitpicking over stupid stuff is stupid. You know what? You're wasting breath and time. Focus on the money. Why you guys cheat but get mad when girls do the same thing? Okay, Malik is asking why men cheat but get mad when women cheat. Because men think they possess women. in a relationship. They look at you as a possession, and that you've given your possessions away to another man, and that another man has experienced their possession. See, we don't look at men as possessions. We look at them as providers, or we look at them as, protectors, or we look at them as people that, we can emotionally connect with. But men look at women like property. That's why they be getting mad. Because they think they own you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oops. Guess you got a wake-up call, because, men don't own women. They like to have the illusion that they do. That's why they be getting mad when their illusion is shattered. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. I'm done. No, just kidding. Look, if I had to do something real quick, this would be my I'm done look. Like eyebrows, blush, a little contour bronzer, and some foundation. That's the quick get ready with me look when you're just trying to not look like who did it and why, but you add the extra stuff. Now you're getting into like, looking cuter. All right, I put some powder on. Let me read some of these on TikTok, what y'all talking about over here. Some people are asking me strange questions. Okay, they're going too fast over there. He asked you to come to his house for the first time. Do he got a mansion with a gate? Then don't go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not going to nobody's house. Tell him to take you out on a proper date. You're getting ready too, Scarlett? Okay. You're getting ready to go on a first date. Okay, let me finish reading this. But it's going to be late when we're done. How do I get him to get me a gift after? Get a gift before. Make sure wherever you're going is near a shopping center, or tell him in advance. And maybe he'll bring you something. Like tell him something like, oh my gosh, I just broke my favorite bottle of perfume when I picked up the phone when it was ringing because you called. Make him feel guilty for your perfume bottle being broke. Maybe he'll bring you some perfume. Or pretend like you lost an earring while you were talking to him on the phone and you can't find it. Or on the last date you were on. I guess if you're on the first date, can't do that. But try that on the second date. Fake lose an earring on the first date. So by the second date, he might come with a pair of earrings. Be kind of sad about it. Make sure he knows that they were like real diamonds or something, and they were sentimental or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll feel guilty and buy you some jewelry and have it on the second date. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Okay, Scarlett asks, Scarlett says, once I started focusing on the money and not the man, my marriage dramatically improved. I like him better and he loves me more. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, because thank you for telling us that. Because when you focus on the money, you're literally focused on yourself, and you're focused on a goal, and you're focused on something that is beneficial. Trying to change a person and nitpick and, worry about what he's thinking, what he's saying all the time is draining. Why do y'all do that to yourself? It's emotionally draining to constantly center another person when they're not benefiting you the most. I think so many women use their maternal instinct in the wrong way on a Dusty or a man or just anybody that's in their life at the moment. When it needs to be focused on you. You don't, or your children. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. All right. A guy gave you a business card and said, call him. Well, whatever was on the business card, say, well, I don't need a such and such. But, if you want my number, you could call me. Don't be calling dudes. Look at the card as whatever his profession is. He's like, well, I don't really need a such and such, but if you want to talk, you can take my number. Okay, Enam, Sprinkle Sprinkle. He says she says she lives in Paris and dating this French guy. They don't provide. They don't have the culture. What should I do? Or you're surrounded by this type of man. Y'all keep saying that they don't do this in this culture because y'all won't change the culture. Okay? If somebody got up there and started talking like I do in French over there in France or wherever parts of Europe, y'all trying to get these men to be providers, maybe it'll change. Women change the culture. So change it. Okay? Change the culture. Start talking. Stop granting access. Stop dating these men that don't provide and tell them what you want when they ask, well, what can I do? Provide. They used to didn't wear certain things that people in America wear either, and now it's the high fashion. So culture changes. You got to change it. You need my expertise in general. I didn't meet a single man that doesn't get threatened when I act confident. Okay. Well, act stupid then, man. They both get you paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ask them to teach you something. Ask them dumb questions. Girl, men love to tell you stuff. If you know you already look good, you don't have to act confident. If you already know you look good, you can play dumb at that point. Like you already know you look good, so who cares? Just play dumb and ask dumb questions and keep them occupied answering questions you already know the answer to. All right? They like to feel important and needed and stuff. Like they doing something. Okay. Even when you don't ask them to, they be trying to share their information. Like, wonderful. I wonder, like, if AI is more intimidating or the internet is more intimidating to men now that we don't have to listen to their boring fun facts. We can just Google the stuff we need to know because half the time they don't be right anyway. How to make your husband deposit money in your account instead of just giving me a credit card, and how to make him more generous. Maybe he's trying to get points on his credit card, girl. I don't know. Just tell him you prefer the direct deposit. If he says no, I'm trying to get these points on this credit card, then buy it. Start your business. I keep telling y'all, everyone, use his credit card to buy you some inventory. Start you an online business, maybe online drop ship business or online Etsy store or whatever. Sell some eyelashes. I don't know. Use his credit card money to fund your inventory. So then you'll be making 100% profit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. And then when you finally get your business going, wonderful. You can still use his credit card to go shop. And you got your own money coming in as well with the 100% profit from using the credit card. Now, don't that make some sense? Thank y'all on the TikTok for the gifts. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. I'm gonna find a way to make money on whatever I'm doing. That's what y'all need to start doing. Start benefiting off of dealing with anybody. Any of these dudes out here, if you're not benefiting from them, waste time. Not trying to be a lover girl and be a paid girl. They don't love you, they ain't finna pay. Okay. They're not gonna invest in you if they don't even like you. Y'all over here, I'm a lover girl. Yeah, but nobody cares. I'm a lover girl. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, we can tell. Well, I'm a lover girl. Well, wonderful. Do you love yourself? If you're dealing with all this dust, you must not. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are funny. Mm-hmm. Anyway, put some more blush. Did I miss anything? All right. When are you going to go to your other channel? When I get there, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that you like that other channel, but when I get there, that's when I'm going to be there, baby. I get there when I get there. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I missed yours. Hold on. Let me see. Sometimes they don't show up till later, so I gotta scroll. Okay, here we go. Why do Dusties always feel the need to comment on your height? You're 5'11". You try not to comment back, but I can't call them out because you're tall and you're a tall woman and they're intimidated by your stature because they're probably short. I mean, if you were a man and this towering woman, because I'm 5'9", and with heels, I'm like 6 something. When I get them heels on, girl. But sometimes they just can't help it because they probably don't feel as manly around you. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because they're shorter than you. Just say, okay, well, you know what? Maybe if you had drank your milk when you were young, or not drank all that coffee and studied your growth, you could have been 5'11" too. Just tell them that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Paying your sprinkle tithes, repel all dust. Amen. Thank you, abundant baddie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I saw this woman who was, I saw this girl, and she was taller than me, and she was younger than me, and she was beautiful, and I'm sure she gets comments all the time, but her dad's a basketball player. So that's why she's tall. Okay. Her daddy was in the NBA. That's why she got height. Just start telling them your daddy was in the NBA. They ain't gonna know the difference. Find somebody that, was maybe like a bench rider or something. I don't know. They'll never be able to check it out. The conversation changes if you lie. So if you're tall and you say, oh, my daddy was in the NBA or my grandfather was in the NBA, the whole conversation will change. Oh, really? Wow. I love basketball. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I got to learn how to get creative. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what okay. Look, I don't know what kind of look I'm going for today. Do I want bright lips or should we go subtle? Is this too bright? It is summer. I don't know. Oh, and here's another thing. Stop asking me about other people on YouTube and Instagram. I don't care about them. I mean, more power to everybody. Everybody needs to do their thing and be happy. But stop asking me about other people. I don't know them. I can't speak on them. I don't care. Like, and the one thing that I've learned by being on YouTube and social media for years, the biggest instigators are the people in the comments. These influencers, these people out here and doing their thing. All they're doing is just living their life and trying to help y'all. Literally. All influencers are doing is living their life and trying to help other people. But some of y'all, I'm gonna say all y'all, because some of y'all are really sweet. Some of y'all just want to instigate to feel better about some of y'all's dusty lives. And we know that. So what I think about other people that I don't know, I think they're probably doing the best that they can and trying to help other people. And there's room for everybody. And people make mistakes. That's what I think about people. Okay. I think people are human. I think people grow and I think people learn. And I think the biggest instigators online are the people that pretend to be fans. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, I totally agree with you. Yeah. Look, I think some people use social media or they look up to influencers. And then when something happens, they like, ooh, something happened. You know what? That's why you over there and they over on the other side of the screen. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. People that want to see each other win, people that know that there's room for everybody, and people know people are human and make mistakes or whatever, they understand that you come back harder, stronger, and smarter, and you can help more people. Okay? So what do I think about people I don't know? I don't think about people I don't know. But I do think about people that start stuff and try to instigate stuff. I think that they need to refocus on improving their lives. Sprinkle. You said humans are animals. Okay? Like, don't look up to everybody and their mama and like, that's what you see like all the time. People want to raise you up and then tear you down and raise you up. Why aren't you doing that for yourself? Raise yourself up, baby. Okay? That's what I say. Raise yourself up instead of putting that energy into somebody who you will never meet and who don't care. Okay, you went to a restaurant with a 60-year-old coworker talked about provider man, and he agreed 100% and paid for lunch. Found my work husband. Ha, a win-win. Okay, ma'am. Yes. Okay, you can be eating good every day. I know that's right. I missed your super chat. Hold on. She found her work husband. I know that's right. Oh, I missed a lot. Hold on. Your provider, okay, Diego says his provider boyfriend talks to his ex. What should I do? I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, so I'm just assuming Diego. You should talk to your exes and your future men. Sprinkle. There's nothing you can do. You can't tell somebody, stop talking to somebody. That's controlling. All you can do is talk to somebody better or talk to somebody else. Okay, sprinkle. Why cut out all your options when they haven't? Okay, Abundant Baddie says she's paying her sprinkle tithes. Thank you. Neem says she became a Catholic. How do you dress to get a husband? The same way you was dressing before? Sprinkle. Cute, classy, not trashy. Hopefully. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, girl. Thank you, Kiki. Sprinkle. Should you take yourself off the market until confident? You shouldn't be dating if you're not confident. Sprinkle. Because you're just going to get taken advantage of. You're going to attract the wrong people. So either fake it till you make it or fix yourself. Okay. That's what I say. How to ruin your husband's relationship with his sister. They are very close and she hates me. Girl, worry about something else. Who cares if she hates you? Go find somebody that like you. Go make a friend. Go do something else. Go spend his money. You know what I'm saying? If you try to get in between family, that's where you're going to mess up, in my opinion. Just ignore it, act like it doesn't bother you, and go spend his money. If he got some, shoot. Every time she make you mad, go spend some of his money. Sprinkle. There's not much. I don't get into the drama. If it ain't making money, it ain't making sense. I'm going to spend his money. If he making me mad, I'm not getting ready to worry about other people. That's how you stay stress-free, baby. Stop worrying so much. Who cares if she hates you? Spend his money. Okay, you just moved in with your provider, 69 years old, and on and off for 5 years. You don't have to work, not married yet. Should I stress marriage? No, girl, he's 69. You should stress getting in a wheel. Sprinkle. Girl, he old. He about to croak. If he doesn't like the idea of marriage, just at least get in the wheel. Okay, sprinkle. All right, at least get in the wheel. If he don't like marriage, he can get you in the wheel at least. Maybe he might want to get married. Who knows? Just tell him you always wanted to get married and see what he do. If not, just tell him you always wanted to be in his will. I want to be in your will. Okay, I don't know if this is going to go with this. Yeah, I think it might. That's true. I think I might have to break out a whole nother palette. I don't want to be too bright, though. got all this makeup, but some of the palettes are very bright. I'm just gonna stay a little neutral. All right. So anyway, y'all are supposed to be loving who you are and not focused on no man unless they're giving you some money. Y'all be trying to solve people's problems. Y'all be trying to do the most and ain't got 1 cent to show for it. Like all this work you done put in on this man or whoever, your bank account still look like you in struggle mode. Ma'am, if you are with a grown, able-bodied man, your bank account needs to be swole. How do you detach emotions when dating? Date for money. Sprinkle. That means date a man only for his financial resources. Date a man because he has money. Date a man because he's generous. Date a man because he's a spender. Stop dating a man because you're looking for true love. If a man truly loves you, he will provide for you and put in effort, and he will invest in you. Okay? Sprinkle. Why are you giving away free emotions when most of the guys y'all are dating won't spend a dime on you? Get rid of emotions and start thinking like a business. You know, you're not going to do business with anyone who's not beneficial to you, right? So why are you sitting there giving all your emotions? If you treat your emotions like money, you won't give them out so freely to people that aren't giving it back in abundance. You chose one of 2 amazing partners, both ready for marriage. Now you need to end things kindly with the other one. How do I do it without burning bridges? Aunt Ethel. Or make up some lie, you know. Tell me you had a bad dream. I had a bad dream and I don't think this is going to work out. I don't think we're meant to be together. Or tell them Aunt Ethel needs you to constantly care for her. If that's your fake aunt. I need, and tell him Aunt Ethel's going to have to move in with y'all. He's going to be like, nope. He'll probably break up with you. How do you stop self-sacrificing? By charging for everything, every moment of your time. If he's not taking you somewhere nice, don't go. If he's not spending money, don't go. If he's not talking about something that you're interested in, stop listening. Okay, that's how. And also stop being a people pleaser. That's how. You don't do that. Sprinkle. He wanted a serious relationship. I said I couldn't marry him from day one, but managed to take some money from him for almost 2 years. Now he got a girlfriend and I want him. How can I get him back? Girl, why do y'all do this? I'm tired of these kind of comments. I don't want him now. I want him because he got a girlfriend. Girl, you never tell a man you don't want him. You never tell a man something is impossible. Because he gonna just go get another one because he believes you. You say, maybe, we'll see. Just, you weren't leading him on enough, baby. Okay. Maybe if he likes you more than his current girlfriend, he'll dump her for you. Hopefully he will. Maybe you tell him you're trying to get married now. Maybe he will. But, you never tell them, you never take away all their hope. You have to string them along. Duh. Oh, thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok. How to level up at 22? What should I be doing? Only dealing with men with money? Hanging out on the rich side of town, getting up every day, looking your best, using pretty privilege. Okay. You're young. You should only be dating men with money. Nothing broke. Nothing broke, baby. Nothing broke. You should level yourself up in appearance to attract men with money. That's all. And then go attract them on the rich side of town. Okay. You said, what if he spends a lot but cheats? Then you got a winner, man. Because they all gonna cheat, but are they all gonna spend a lot? Just cut them off in the bedroom and make them pay for cheating. Get tested. Like, treat them like an animal. Like, we got to take you to the vet now. We got to go get you tested, get all your shots up to date. Just take them to the vet, but make them pay. Girl, make an appointment to the vet. to the doctor, okay? Make an appointment to the doctor. Make them go get checked. Make them go to CVS, get you them little tests. Make them humiliate them with all that kind of stuff. Don't sleep with them. Say, I'm going to wait a little while longer because I don't know if them tests is accurate. Do you believe that men need us, but we don't need them? They need us to get to the planet, that's for sure. Sprinkle. They can't be born. I think they lust us more than we lust them, for sure. And I don't know if lust is a need for them or not. It seems like it is. So the best I can say is probably yes. They probably do need us more than we need them. But at the same time, I don't know how lustful some men are and whether it's a need or a want. Thank you, Veronica. Sprinkle. You said, did the trizipatide cause me side effects? I think when you're on those weight loss injections that you got to eat more protein, the only thing that I kind of noticed is that I stopped eating as much. And so therefore I wasn't getting enough protein. So I had to introduce more protein back into my diet because I wasn't eating a lot. So you got to supplement more. That's all. You just got to supplement more with like protein shakes or, you know, whatever supplements you're taking. Sprinkle. Thank you. All right, so I'm trying to get this on. What advice do I have for a wealthy widow? Girl, start a YouTube channel. That's my advice. We need to hear the stories. Start a TikTok. Start an Instagram. We want to hear. We want to hear about it. Your journey. That's my advice. And at the same time, you're putting yourself out there. Men are going to see that you're a wealthy widow. Hopefully you won't attract no dusties. Thank you, Bunny. You're a fantastic provider, proposed, leveled up, use common sense and strategy. Ladies, Shera, should I blind or bind? Of course you should, always, forever. Sprinkle. Why not? Marriage is a bind. You already binded in the contract. Sprinkle. Okay. You see the local Dusties in the chat? Yes, the local Dusties have come into the chat. Welcome, local Dust. How are you? Good to see y'all. Okay, see y'all still dusty. Yes. We got some local Dusties in the YouTube chat. They're like subscribe. They didn't hit that notification button, so they get an alert on their phone when I'm live, even when they're out and about, doing their own things. So they know to hurry up and come to the comments so they can listen to this good information. We got some dusty ride or dies up in here. Or dusty ride or die. I already know certain dust is gonna be here. They're trying to keep me humble, I guess. These dusts in here trying to keep somebody humble. Y'all just entertainment for us. Okay. You said broke women looking for rich men. Why do y'all always think women are broke? See, that's where men make the first mistake. Most women don't want to date a man that can't do more for them that they're doing for themselves. Otherwise, why are you with them? If a woman has her own everything, you can't call her broke because she's probably doing better than you, but she still wants your money. Okay? Otherwise, she's not going to see you as masculine. All right. So the game is pretty is be pretty and let him feel like he's superior and he knows better. You have high education and used to competing with men on intelligence. Okay. Never compete with a man on intelligence unless you're trying to get their job. Okay? Because first of all, if you like the man and you like him and you want him, play dumb. They love that stuff. Let your real intelligence show by what type of car you finna get from him. Let your real intelligence show by all the bills he finna pay for you. Let your real intelligence come through when you get on that bill, when you get on that deed. That's real intelligence, man. Shut your mouth and collect this money. That's real intelligence. Real intelligence is not very loud. It's not very high intelligence. I'm not gonna say real. I'm gonna say high intelligence speaks less. It does more and it gets better results. So learn how to be a covert intelligent woman by getting his money. Education and reciting stuff you've memorized is not the same thing as intelligence. That's education. Intelligence is knowing when to speak, when not to speak, how to get your money, how to profit off of everything you come in contact with. That's real intelligence. So become intelligent and stop, boasting on, your education, because anybody can memorize a bunch of stuff. Learn true intelligence by observing life, knowing when to shut it up, and knowing how to get more by doing less. Sprinkle. So, all those billionaires, like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Steve Jobs. They all know hiring highly educated people is not always the most lucrative people to hire. You need to hire people that have intelligence as well, not just education. So you can have both, just know how to use them. Intelligence is knowing how to get more for doing less. Knowing when to speak, when not to speak. So y'all learn that. Oh, thank you. You're 30, he's 62, a judge met at social club. He's sexually attracted to you and wants that in exchange for fancy dinners, helping me with your goals. He's separated from wife. Don't believe him what to do. Girl, he's a judge. Run. Tell him about your Aunt Ethel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Fake Aunt Ethel needs help. What can you do? See if you can get some money, ma'am. He's got money. Get his money, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him to take you shopping. Send him all your wish lists and requests online with links that you need him to send to you. All right. Any tips to stay calm while your husband goes on a bachelor trip to Miami when I'll be 7 months pregnant? Sorry, ma'am. I'm not laughing at you because you know what? You know what he's finna go do, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You already know what he's finna go do. You already know what he's finna go do. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? I don't know. Can you travel after 7 months? He made sure you are so pregnant you can't travel with him unless y'all can drive there. What's he finna go cheat, girl? You know that. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because you know that. You know he's finna go cheat. So how to stay calm? Go buy you a car with his money. Sprinkle. If you got access to his bank account, go buy you a new car, man, while he's gone. To that dealership quick, man. Sprinkle. That's the best thing I can tell you, because you know what he's finna go do. Lie and tell him you need some emergency money in case you go into labor early. Lie and get access to all the accounts. If you don't have it, lie. He's gonna be so distracted because you're finna let him go. He's gonna be so stupid. And he's gonna give you access to everything. Tell him you need some emergency cash. Tell him, in case the zombie apocalypse happens. I don't know. Make up something stupid. Get you some emergency cash, enough to go put a down payment to a car that you really want, and go get you a new vehicle while he's out of town in Miami. When he get back, he's gonna be like, "Whose car is that in the driveway?" "Oh, that's my car." "What? You got a new car?" "I sure did." "You got something to say about it? How was your trip?" And then don't sleep with him. Take him to the vet afterwards, okay? Sprinkle. When he get back, take him to the vet in your new car. All right. All righty. These men ain't slick. Just go get a new car and take him to the vet when you get back. That's all you can do. You already got a nice car. Go get another car. Have to. There you go. Or pay some of yours off. I don't know. You gonna take him to the vet? Like, we don't have a dog. What are you doing at the vet? We do have a dog. Sprinkle. Why are we at the vet? Oh, I'm so sorry. We need to be at the free clinic. You need to be at your doctor's. Do we need to go to CVS down the aisle for testing? Like, go get you one of them tests. Thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok. Sprinkle. All right, come on now. I'm sorry for you, ma'am, but you know he's finna go cheat. Hopefully you get a really nice car. Thank you, ma'am. He ain't gonna make you take it back if you distracted from asking him 1,000 million questions. You asked your husband to stop watching inappropriate videos and he still does. What should I do? Talk to other men. Sprinkle. Men are very lustful creatures, right? If you tell them to stop looking at pictures or videos of inappropriate things, they're going to go try to do inappropriate things. Also, they're inappropriate beings. Men are inappropriate beings. How are you going to ask them to stop being who they are? Just ask them for some money every time you catch them. All right? That's a better deal. I don't care if you watch it, because I know I'm going to get paid. Every time I catch you watching it, you got to give me this much money. See what he'll do. So, or just go shopping and spend extra money with his card. Sprinkle. Your boyfriend asks for meow sometimes when I want a bill to be paid. Okay, well then double your bills in payment. So if your bill is 100, make sure he paying for 200. Sprinkle. After 2 minutes of rolling around on the mattress, you done. And plus, he said he's your boyfriend. Shoot. You get double bill pay money and roll around on the mattress for 2 minutes. It's a win for me. How do you convince your Arab boyfriend not to go on a 2-week trip to Europe? His newly divorced friend, girl, he's finna go cheat too. You don't. You just get his money You see, when guys try to go out of town for a long period of time, that's the test. The kind of test to see what type of woman you finna be. You gonna be a woman that says, "Okay, honey, have a great time," and go spend all of his money, or are you gonna be a pick me? Girl, go spend his money. That's what he's for. You're attached to him, not his money. Go attach to his money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And take him to the vet when he gets back. All right. I don't know. Should I do the nude lip? Thank y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take him to the vet when he get back. Girl, spend his money while he gone. Take him to the vet when he gets back. There you go. I mean, literally. You can't stop a man from doing what he want to do unless you threaten divorce. If you threaten divorce, then make sure you have fun shopping, spending his money. Okay. I missed your super chat. Hold on. I don't see it. I'm a great businesswoman. You got some savings and want to start something. What feminine products are always on demand? Makeup. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you know how many? Thank you, Emily, also. Makeup, anything beauty oriented, hair, makeup, anything that women continuously buy over and over and over again. It's going to always earn you money. Most of the women, like in entertainment industry that have become billionaires, all have makeup businesses. Skincare, makeup, hair, all that. He's divorced from an arranged marriage for 2 years now. He said he likes me and wants me to be his stay-at-home wife. He's getting 7 figures, but I'm not attracted, and we are 10 years apart. Jackpot. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're not attracted to him, you're not going to become emotionally attached to him. You could spend his money. You could do whatever you want. He likes you more. Jackpot. Winner. Thank you, Lola. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. If you don't like them, pass them on to other women. All right, because you don't want to be like that other woman in the comments earlier. I told this man I don't like him, and now I want him because he got a girlfriend. Okay, pass them on if you don't want them. You might want a 7-figure old man that's ugly. Talk to Lola. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When will you go live? Thank you, Yashi. When I get there, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. I have to feel that. I have to feel it. Sure, why? Should I dumb my vocabulary with a man who isn't smart, but he's giving me money to struggle? Yeah, girl, don't be trying to do too much. Dumb it down. Like Lupe Fiasco said, dumb it down. Ain't nothing wrong with playing dumb. That's the most intelligent thing you can do sometimes. I tell people that all the time. The most intelligent thing you can do sometimes is play dumb. Okay. You said, who has an intellectual conversation with a man anyway? Girl, they ain't even listening to it. You wasting your breath. All they're doing is competing with you to who's most intelligent. And then if you win, then it's over. They can't be with a woman that's smarter than them. It's emasculating. So that's why playing dumb is very intelligent, because you can get more out of it and learn more too. The things that you need to learn about them. Boyfriend, female coworker, they would have lunch occasionally, and she would always text him during the week. We just moved, and she texted him how much she misses him, how to approach stay priority. Girl, that's his work wife. Everybody got a work husband and a work wife. His work wife misses him because she haven't found her new work husband. When she finds her new work husband, she'll probably leave him alone. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't approach it at all. That's his work wife. His work wife miss him. Okay. She'll find a new work husband soon. Don't worry. They always do. All right. If you moved, hopefully you moved far away. You don't really have to worry about anything. Or, tell them, I don't like that. And if you continue to do it, I'm going to spend all your money. Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said, what if he's rich but don't like to spend? Then go find somebody that like to spend, man. Use that one to meet the other ones. Use him, the rich guy who don't like to spend, to meet other rich men who I might like to spend, okay? Go out with him a couple times, meet his friends, make some friends, and you can dump him. Okay, he wouldn't spend it anyway. What's the point? He might have a buddy or a friend that wants to spend on you once maybe his old competition or his arch enemy or something like that. And he might want to steal you from him and spend money on you. You never know. So if a rich man ain't spending, go out with him a few times, meet some of his rich friends, and be out. Okay? Get the rich connects. He said, if you were Melania Trump, what advice would you give me? None. You dress nice, ma'am. You put up with you putting up with whatever you putting up with, because I know it's for the money. You focus on the right thing, not the wrong thing. You focus on the money. Good for you, man. Girls, you don't care about no Donald Trump. What he doing? You just want the money. Okay. That's a good example, ma'am. She is just focused on her money, her bag, her looks, her clothes. Do the same. You find you a man like that. All right. I need some highlighter. You said period. Mm-hmm. She's a perfect example of how to detach and just focus on the money. Uh-oh. About to be 22, but you don't know what age too old for you. I'm a bit intimidated. Any tips on beginning? Like, girl, I would say you're 22. Depending on if the guy you're trying to look for has money, just make sure they all have money. But I wouldn't date nobody in my 20s. If I were 22, I wouldn't be dating nobody in my 20s if I was serious about lifestyle. So anybody out of their 20s, 35 and up, I would say is okay. But anybody in their 20s is just trying to play games at this point. So anybody that can pay your bills. So get your calculator, add up all your bills and double it, and see who can pay that for you. See what age range is able to swing it with their paychecks. That's the age you need to be dating. Yeah, right. Or the amount of wealth that they need to have. But definitely no one in their 20s, because they can't really do too much for you. Okay. I would say 35 and up. If you're smart and mature for your age, I would say 40 and up. If you're very mature for your age and smart and know exactly what you want and ready for that lifestyle, ready to stop working, ready to be a stay-at-home girlfriend, I would say definitely 40, 45 and up. If not, you're going to be out there for a while. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know, people don't like this advice. Some people, a lot of people love it because it changed their entire life. A lot of women say, I found me an older man and my entire life has changed. And someone, I can't date no old man. Well, then don't date him. Go date somebody else and have those problems that come with it. Like no relationship is perfect. All relationships are going to have problems. But do you want young man problems or dating old man problem? Which one is less stressful? That's what you got to decide. Or why don't you just go get your own money, and date somebody richer. Still, doesn't matter. Y'all come to me for advice. I don't care what y'all doing. I just know one thing. Don't date nothing broke. That's one thing I tell everybody across the board. Don't date nothing broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't date nothing broke and everybody will be fine. If you don't like older men, go get you a young man and hopefully you'll learn your lesson. This is what I think. I see a lot of people don't think ahead. I don't think ahead. So this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all want to date a young man or somebody your own age, but y'all know women a lot of the time age faster than men, especially if they're going 50-50 and putting in work and sitting over there worrying about what they doing, who they talking to, who they liking on Instagram. You're stressing yourself out and prematurely aging even more. And pretty soon, when y'all are both 45, he's going to still look young and you're going to look old and haggard because you worry about this man so much, how you can control him, how you can stop him watching this and clicking that and doing this and doing that. Old men be asleep most of the time. You ain't got to really worry about them. You spend their money and be done and live your own life. But that's just me. You know, some of y'all want to go hold hands in the park and look like, you know, the perfect family and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. Great, wonderful. But remember, when that midlife crisis creep up on your man, be careful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know the midlife crisis age? It's when they between 45 and 50. They want to be young again. They want a young woman again. They want to go out and see what's happening out there again. And you tied down with kids. You in the PTA. You wear yoga pants and gave up on life and how you look. And now your man's out there with a second wind. Okay, y'all better be careful. If y'all aren't going to always be the prize and always look good and young to your man, you're going to have to deal with young man problems or men your own age problems eventually. Okay, eventually. You might not have to deal with them today, but you're going to have to deal with them tomorrow. I've done so many consultations for people in the past, and I'm telling you, as soon as they hit a certain age, them men are out looking. Ooh. Okay. You tied down with about 2-3 kids. You in a nice neighborhood. You got a decent car. You know you ain't going nowhere. You finna go get him a little extra piece on the side. He looks younger than you. All right. Men actually, this is scientific. Men actually have the capacity to handle more stress than women. And if you're going to stress yourself out over a man and he ain't stressing himself out over you, you're literally going to prematurely age dealing with somebody your own age. You're 29, married, but not legally, still at home. He's 31, keeps delaying legal part, caught him on apps. You're pulled back. He sent gifts. I still refuse to meet. Now he blocked me. How to get him to commit? Girl, run and go get you one that actually wants to marry you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A man doesn't want to commit to you. He don't even like you. Y'all never heard? He doesn't even like you. Y'all never heard of that? If he liked you, he wouldn't be on them apps and he'd be trying to hurry up and marry you. He don't like you. He's just marrying you because that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And men are possessive creatures. So they figure the only way to keep possessing you is to finally marry you. And now they realize, they don't want to be possessed themselves because marriage is a commitment. So my advice was just go find somebody that likes you 10 times more and marry them because they're going to treat you 10 times better. That man don't like you, girl. You're begging a man to marry you that don't even like you. Just think about it like that. Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. Just to say you married? Girl, I would never want to marry somebody that don't like me. Okay, that man don't like you. Move along. On to the next. Go find another one that likes you a lot. Okay, go find one that likes you way more. Gonna give you way more, gonna do way more. That man don't like you at all. Okay, sorry to tell you, but she don't like you, or he don't like you. He like everybody else but you. Sadly. Okay. Even Ike said exactly. The local Dusty done spoke. They don't like you, or move along. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to help you to avoid that whole problem. That's the whole problem right there. Imagine if that's the pre-marriage. Imagine what the marriage is going to be like. Oh my gosh. What do you say to your man throughout the day when he's having a rough day to motivate him to work hard to make him make money for you? What do I tell him throughout the day? Nothing, because he need to be busy making money. He don't need to be talking to me. Sprinkle. I tell him I see you when you get home. Sprinkle. He don't need you to be wasting his time. He need to be making money. Tell him about some new bills and some new expenses. Like, honey, I just put a bunch of stuff on the credit card. Oh, you meant to get some more money. Sprinkle. Hope you got it. Okay. Tell him to ask for a raise. Tell him to start a side hustle. I mean, you could give him words of encouragement, but you can also tell him to get more streams of income at the same time. Go find you some extra hustles, side streams, start your little business online after work. Do something. That's what you need to tell him. All right. We reconnected after 5 years. He wrote first, and he is rich, and did everything. Followed your advice. He just left me on red for 2 days. Girl, did you charge the re-entry fee, ma'am? You did everything I said. He charged the re-entry fee. He left you on red for 2 days. Well, you still got paid. Win-win. Sprinkle. He paid you to waste your time once again, but at least you got paid, because some women don't get paid. I hope you got paid. All right. Thank you. Sprinkle, ma'am. So some women let them back in and don't even get no re-entry fee. If he there to waste your time, he ain't wasted it if he's paying for it. Sprinkle. All right. I'm trying to fix this wig together. Get this wig together. You said, what if your ex is crazy? Should you take revenge on him? Girl, I'm not taking revenge on nobody. I'm not worried about somebody after I'm not dealing with them no more. Once you're out of my life, you're gone forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't revisit the past. I'm not the ghost of Christmas past. Once you gone, goodbye. Ain't worried about you no more. On to the next. I'm putting all my energy towards myself and bettering myself and finding a better one. Why he get offended when I said he wants princess treatment? It lead to the breakup. Because you called him feminine. So these men these days, they don't like to be called feminine, but they like to act feminine. So you just taught him a valuable lesson. That women don't like men that act like princesses. So he can't salvage how he's already acted. So he's going to leave and start over with another one. And maybe not act like such a princess with the next chick. You know what I mean? So you already don't respect him. You emasculated him. So now he's going to start over with another chick and try again. So, but you did a good thing. You did a good thing because you taught him. So for the next chick, he may act a little bit more masculine. So thank you, ma'am, for correcting his bad behavior. And maybe whoever he meets next, he won't act like a princess with. But a lot of times men would rather start over with a whole nother woman than to try to gain your respect back that it's already been lost. Sprinkle. All right. You said clean my camera? Okay, I will. Let me see. This camera or this camera? Is that better? Let me clean this one too on TikTok. Hold on, let me see. I'm looking pale. I need to go get some new. Oh, that might be worse. Hold on. I need to get some new foundation and powder for my summer look. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all for telling me because I didn't even know my screen was kind of a mess. See, that's what y'all are, some good subscribers. Y'all will tell me. Thank you. How to manifest money when you're totally broke. Have ways for that money to come in. That's number one. Y'all be forgetting. Y'all be forgetting that you got to have a way for the money to come to you. Okay. And that don't mean playing the lottery. I mean, you need to have streams of access to get money. You need to have a cash app. Look, you need one of these. That's a stream. I could be sitting here chilling. Somebody could see my video in 5 years from now. This still gonna be on the screen. That's a way. You could deal with people that have money and are generous. You could open up a business online. You can have a Facebook marketplace. You can have an Etsy shop. Okay. Where are your streams? You need streams. You don't have streams? How are they supposed to get you the money? You know what I'm saying? I've seen people driving around with their Cash App as a sticker on their car. You driving by, you see somebody cute, you see the little Cash App sticker, you might just get a little Cash App. Saw you driving the other day like a stalker. You go some money. I don't know. Figure it out, because y'all ain't doing enough to get money, but y'all will do more for a Dusty than you would do for yourself to welcome money into your life. You provide old man talks to his ex what to do. Your provider old man, girl, he's just checking to see if they still alive. You know, old people got to do checks on each other. She old too? He's just making sure she's still alive, girl. Anyway, y'all need to stop being so sensitive. Thank you, Malia. But if he's not chasing at the very beginning, then I should ask him for money, then move on. If a man is not chasing you, he don't want you. He's just wasting time with you until you realize this ain't going nowhere. Okay? Y'all gonna wake up one day. I'll wake up. If a man is not chasing you from the start, not trying to impress you from the start, he don't want you. He's just there biding time. You are the placeholder. All right? Placeholder. That's what you are. Don't stick around to be a placeholder unless he's giving you money. And you know it. Don't get your hopes up. His actions are very much the key to what he plans and how he plans to be in his future with you. Very nonchalant, not chasing. He don't want you. Okay? Mr. Super Chat, hold on, girl, hold on. Taking a new job at a brokerage firm and boss flirts with you a lot. How to start a conversation of paying bills, since I know he will. On Ethel. Act like you did something for someone else and now you need help with your stuff, and see if he'll offer to help you. If you make it seem like he's going to save you or instruct you or, teach you something, or you looking up to him to save the day, he'll most likely be able to do it. Okay. Then he'll be like, well, do you need this every month? And you'll be like, yeah, thank you. Trying to bronze up a little bit. Matching my hair now. So, sprinkle, sprinkle. How to ask for a re-entry fee. Like this, put the Cash App up. Whenever they text you or talk to you, send them that. Send them a Cash App request every time they try to talk to you and they haven't earned it. Send them your PayPal information. Send them a link of something he can buy you. Do not engage in conversation until the demands have been met. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Malaya. Jaunty Lady Shera, get ready with me. You look gorgeous. Are you using your jaunty bag? Yes. Hey, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Bam. I have it right under here. This is what I took on vacation. Oh, stuff makeup in it. I have makeup in it. This is what I took on vacation with me. And it holds all your products. So, and it has this long strap that you can put on there too. So you can carry it through airport, terminals, whatever. Right now I just have some other makeup bags in there. But you have a spot for like makeup brushes. You have a mirror. You can take this out. It's removable. All this room on this side. All this room on the other side. So it was perfect for all the stuff that I needed to carry. And I still had room left because I bought new products when I was on vacation and they still fit in there. Y'all know. This has a lot of room. So, and the color is so cute. Thank you, girl. She sent that to me. And if y'all want one, definitely get one and use my code Shera. No, Jaunty Lady Shera. Is that my code? Yeah. On Jaunty bags. Is that the name of your website? Jaunty bags. It's just Jaunty. Let me look at it. Be multitasking. I'm triple tasking now, y'all. Yeah. It's just called Jaunty. Yeah. I was so happy because look, I reached out to other people to send me some bags because I was going to be traveling soon. And since, I can help people sell products, I was like, send me some suitcases, send me some bags, and nobody would send it to me. And Jaunty reached out and was like, I want to send you a bag. And I'm like, thank you, girl, I need one. Nobody would send me one. They're like, no, we're not sending you or no luggage. You don't go anywhere. You don't look like you go anywhere. Fine then, bye. I'll go to Jaunty and get me some bags. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. He's a provider 100%, but he's really controlling and jealous, doesn't let you have fun. You're only girl. He's 32. He's trying to control you. Girl, I can't no 32-year-old control nothing or ever. Girl, any man that tries to control you that much, is he a billionaire or a millionaire? Because if he's a thousandaire, ma'am, you done. Run. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Kari. You could be a thousandaire yourself, ma'am. If he's not a billionaire or a millionaire, I don't understand. I know he ain't no 32. It's time to go. It's time to. Aunt Ethel needs full-time care now. You need to go. Fake Aunt Ethel needs you to come take care of her full-time. That's what you tell her. Or she got to come live with y'all. He gonna kick you out, or he gonna let you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ain't nothing worse than you telling some young dude that some old lady got to come live with y'all. That's how you can break up with him. All right, and replace him first with somebody else. But be careful because men like that, they're crazy. Thank you. You call him texting another girl. He keeps lying about, so I ghosted him. And now he comes back, charged him. But should I still be involved or leave? I'm 22. He's 27. Man, all men are going to cheat. All men are going to cheat. If you can't collect no money out of it, then you wasting time. Okay? The next man you deal with, he going to cheat too. The next one you deal with that, he going to cheat too. Find the richest one and get the most out of it. Okay? And stop connecting yourself emotionally with them. Take them to the vet. Get their money. If they do it again and you can't stand it and you don't want to be there, collect your prize and leave. Collect your money and leave. Okay? Instead of collecting regret, collect money. Duh. Y'all be collecting debt. Y'all be collecting regret. Y'all be trying to get revenge on these people. Just get their money. We doing too much. You're dating a man in his 20s? They all gonna cheat. Okay, resident gay man here. You give words to live by. Thank you, Kari. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate that. How to level up makeup wise? What foundation brand? Girl, anyone that match your skin tone and looks like skin. They're all pretty good now. I ain't gonna lie. All these foundations that I've been trying, they're all pretty good. You just gotta know how to. I think the key is the right brushes. Cause see, like, I just contoured my nose with that good old contour brush, and now I'm looking like Michael Jackson or Latoya Jackson, actually. Let's see what I'm doing. So I think you just need the right tools. I think you need to like watch a bunch of makeup tutorials and just practice. It takes practice every day. Get up and make up until you get good. I watched my daughter before my very eyes become almost better at doing makeup than me. From her just doing it every day, watching me, watching videos, and she's only 16. So you just got to put in the work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to level up makeup wise? Yeah. Thank you, baby SheraSeven. Oh, are you the one that's always making those baby TikToks, girl? That baby be dressing better than me. I'm at sprinkle, sprinkle. Just so you know, I was a cuter baby than that, but that baby is cute. But I was way cuter than that, y'all. Like way cuter. Like I had giant eyeballs. Like my eyes were like snatch your soul. That's how I looked as a baby. Big old giant eyes. And sweet chubby cheeks. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said thank you for all you do. Thank you too for listening, or taking what you need and leaving the rest. Look, I give advice to people, but everything I say ain't for everybody. I tell people that. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing. Y'all need to stop looking for people to give you all the answers, and you need to just take what's necessary and leave the rest behind, and learn how to make decisions for yourself in life. I answer people's questions. A lot of the stuff that I talk about, I don't even think about. Y'all be thinking about it. I'm like, okay, let me try to help this person. Half the stuff y'all ask me, I don't even think, that don't even cross my mind. So I'm just trying to help y'all. A lot of the times y'all clip my stuff. People think that's my opinion, that I'm just giving someone the answer to the question that they asked me. I really don't think about half that stuff that people be asking me. I'm just living my best life, trying to look cute and get this money. Okay. All right. Hi, y'all. Where's my little wig brush? How to get a backup provider look good when you go out every day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Without getting caught. Save them under Scam Likely. All right. When you find your provider, man, save his number under Scam Likely. And tell him not to call after 9. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Lavon. You broke up with your boyfriend of 2 years and he didn't chase. He said he's tired of us breaking up and he's done. Okay, ma'am. On to the next. It's like, okay. And act like you don't, not even bother. It's like, okay. A man is a possessive creature. And if he doesn't feel like he possesses you or can possess you, he's going to give up. If he doesn't feel needed or useful, he's going to give up fast. So that's why, hopefully, if you're not getting his money, he doesn't feel invested to stay. He's going to be like, dang, I spent all this money on her. I paid for this. I paid for, like, he doesn't feel a need to stay. He doesn't feel useful. So that's why a man has to invest in you. And you also got to make sure that he feels useful in your life. And if you keep breaking up with him, basically what you're telling him, you don't want him. You don't really break up with people. You just don't talk to them for a few days or one or 2 days until they give you what you want. If you're always constantly breaking up with people, is you're wishy-washy. You don't need to break up with somebody. You could still date him and them without breaking up with him. See, y'all be trying to get a reaction out of these men when you could just be dealing with a whole nother man and they don't even know. Okay, because like, you know what? Let me just have a day to myself to think about this, and then go do whatever you want. Don't always be trying to do too much. Like, well, I'm gonna break up with you. Like that's gonna change anything. Then now you want him back. Stop breaking up with him then. Just tell him you're going to visit your mom or Aunt Ethel and be out. And come back when you're ready. Breaking up is not the answer unless you get money out of it. All right. I don't know how to. I should have got my curling wand. It's all right. It'll work. Okay. Trying to see. I need to blend this contour on my nose a little bit more. How to dumb a guy. What? Just act dumb and say I'm just a girl and ask them for help for everything. That always works. I'm just a girl. I need help. I don't know anything. Please mansplain it to me one more time and give me some money while you do it. All right. What you say? You keep a flock, Ike? You got a flock? I'm silly. Okay, am I sparkly enough? Am I shining enough? I feel like I need something else. I need some lashes. Let me do too much today, girl. Let me do too much. Let me do too much. Where's my lash glue? How come these older rich men aren't already married? Because they don't have to be. When you old and you rich and you a man, you can have 2 and 3 women. Why would you want to get married? Unless you're trying to have kids and leave behind a legacy. Maybe they were already married. Maybe they divorced early. You never know. Maybe they almost got married and just didn't. Sometimes, look, y'all have to understand this. Men don't have to marry because there's so many pick-me-shits out here today that will do anything and not even require them to get married. So why wouldn't y'all have to understand? Men are going to respond to the women and how the women are acting. If you do everything for free, then they don't have to marry you. Why would they marry you? They don't have to. They ain't got to. Most of the women they deal with probably don't have self-esteem and even trying to get married. They probably just take whatever they get offered and be happy with that. A lot of rich men date women who are afraid to say no, to lose them. And so a lot of rich men will date a woman who just is infatuated with the fact that they're rich and could possibly marry them. But see, a smart woman will be dating several rich men and will only deal with the ones that are beneficial to them. When they find one that they want to marry or that wants to marry them, great. They didn't lose any time. They didn't lose anything because they were dating several instead of just one at a time. We're dating several at a time. If one wants marriage and the other one don't, it's a win-win because you still get money and you still got somebody that want to marry you. That's literally it. Y'all be having one relationship at a time, wondering why you ain't married in 2 years. Because if you think about this, if you date 2 or 3 guys for 1 year, your chances of marriage are higher. If they're rich, your chances of marrying a rich man are higher. Okay? Y'all always listen to them dusty statistics talking about, there's not enough rich men to go around. Y'all are going to live and be single forever. But if you do what I tell you, you're going to triple and double your chances of marrying somebody rich. Date several rich men. Go to a rich side of town. There you go. There goes the formula. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Double your money. Double your, oh, y'all see my little phone right here? Double it. Triple it if you're smart. Double and triple it. Sorry, y'all gonna have to see this little phone for a second while I do my lashes. Double and triple it. Stop being the nice girl. May the best man win. Mm-hmm. You even have men out here telling women the same thing now. Obviously, date more than one. Because they're dating more than one. Only y'all are looking stupid out here trying to date one man at a time. Especially if they're not paying all the bills. These men aren't paying all the bills, and you sticking with one dusty that ain't doing nothing for you. Ma'am, what's wrong with you? And why you don't like yourself? What's wrong with you and why you don't like yourself? Is my question. I'm going to date one man at a time, and hopefully he will fall in love with me and think that I'm the one and special enough to be with forever. Okay. Good luck with that in these days. Okay. You said have a food. Oh, you have a full roster. Yeah. Always. You got a full roster, you don't stress out a lot. You don't care too much. And all of them chasing because they have to, because you can't remember what the last one said, when they said it, when you were supposed to do this, because now they got to remind you, they got to chase you. You got too many. You got several. And you're good. I'm going to do these dramatic lashes. Yeah. Let's see. Add a little bit of drama to the look. Someone need to have a full roster. Some of these husbands got full rosters. You did, like, think about it. Most of the men in the bars are married. Ask all the single women who be approaching them the most. Oh no, that lash glue on my pants. I hope this comes out in the wash. I dropped my lash glue and it like splattered. But it's like clear or white, but it has like this weird fluorescent look to it. I don't know. Does anybody know this lash glue? No. Let me clean it up before it gets off. Mishap. I'm gonna have to change clothes though. I have on white, but this is like fluorescent white. It's like blue or blue white. It's lash glue. What was I saying? Yeah, there's so many married people in a date pool. Yes, they even have dating sites for married people. He was chasing, he thought I was on a date with someone. He stopped talking to me. How do I get him back chasing? Aunt Ethel, man. Aunt Ethel is for everything. Just like I was with my Aunt Ethel. Sprinkle. Y'all need to learn how to lie. And lie good. Because y'all don't be lying enough. And these men be lying left and right. Okay. You said dating is all about pretending. Yeah, it sure is. I don't know why y'all be trying to do too much. Be too honest. It doesn't work out for those who are doing too much. Where did I put that? I can't even find it anymore. Maybe that's a sign I don't need lashes today. I can't even find the lash glue anymore. Where did I put it? You said what? If the glue is latex based, it'll come out. But if it's light blue, like you said, it probably isn't. Maybe you want to. No. Where is it? It's that duo. The duo stuff. Oh, here it is. It's this kind. This is Do not freeze. Who would freeze this? Y'all be freezing makeup? Oh well, might as well put it on. I found it. After how many weeks of dating them should you ask for money? 0. You need money. You need money on the first week, ma'am. What the heck? When they're trying to impress you the most. Sooner, I wouldn't say date one, but you could be leading up to it. You could be talking about Aunt Ethel prior to date one. Introduce her like, as a character in your life. Start talking about how she's not feeling too well, like on the phone when y'all are chatting. Just maybe like mention it once or twice. And when you get on the date, he'll have nothing to talk about, so he'll ask you about Aunt Ethel. You're like, oh, she's okay right now, but she might, I don't know, she's gonna make it. So you're leading up to getting the money later, right? He's invested in Aunt Ethel's stories now. Oh, I told Aunt Ethel about you. She says you sound like a good man. Gonna be invested in her lore. Y'all need to start lying from day one, just like these men do. See how much money you're gonna get. Do you know that men start lying to you from day one so they can get something out of you too? Like, as soon as they talk to you, they start the first thing, a couple of things that they're telling you is a lie to try to get some. That's what y'all need to be doing with this money. The first things you need to tell him are lies about how to get more money, like Aunt Ethel. See, but ours are more strategic. Okay, we develop a whole character, a fictitious character, their whole lore, stories. Like, it's literally like building a whole nother world. Okay, that don't even exist, but it's still like, it's like Harry Potter. Building a whole nother, world that doesn't exist and getting paid from it. If y'all don't know how to do that, y'all need to learn, because these guys are doing it from day one. How can I get her to trust me? How can I get her to do this with me? How can I get her to do that with me? What do I got to tell her? That's first thing. So y'all need to start doing the same thing over and over. Okay, let me read. Dang it, I missed a lot. Hold on. Will I ever come to London? You should do a whole theater show. Girl, Udu. I'll come to London. Does somebody pay? Sprinkle. Oh, Puerto Rican icon, sprinkle. How do I get a backup provider without getting caught? Be smart, sprinkle. Like I said, scam likely is their name when you save their number. Thank you, Kari, sprinkle. And don't text them. Unless you texted them in code or texted them on Instagram or something. I don't know. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Exactly. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, sprinkle. Thank you, Levon. Okay, I read that one. You had a side boo who you really liked. Your provider scared him away. Tried to, get at him. Haven't talked to him since. I miss him, and my provider ended up running into him, and they had a whole conversation after. Okay, well, that's why you need to switch your wig up and date in different areas of town. Okay, like I said, if you don't do that, you got to be smart, not dumb. Can I give brush details? Okay, Gerard Cosmetics brushes. Sprinkle. Yes. He was chasing. He thought I was on a date. Okay, I already read that one. He's ignoring you now. Been 2 days. Okay, 2 days of freedom to go talk to somebody else. Wonderful for you. Sprinkle. Thank you, Rah World. Sprinkle. Advice if you feel like you're wasting each day. Get up and make yourself look good. Okay, get up and make yourself look good. Do your hair, do your makeup, and go out and do something. Well, either just walk around, do whatever. If you look good, you're not wasting a day. Read a book. Clean a room. I don't know. I think if you're, okay, here's my advice on that for real. If you get up every day and make up your bed, get up and get dressed and look your best, you're going to be more productive and you won't waste your day. Promise you. That's what I teach my children. I teach my daughters. You get up every day, make up your bed, and put yourself together. You're always going to be more productive. And if y'all haven't heard that if you make up your bed, you're 2,000 times more likely to become a millionaire in your life. 2,000 times more likely than someone who doesn't make up their bed. Why? Because you're not going to lay back in it. You're going to get up and make something happen. All right? Get up, make up, wake up, make up that bed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, okay, Crystal says she left him after things got hard. Now I just found out you're expecting at 36. I've always wanted a baby, so I'm moving forward and just need some support right now. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, put him on child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's some support right there. If you live in Texas, you can get him on child support while you're pregnant. All right. Well, I'm sure you'll be a great mother. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just don't put no man or no dusty before your child. Raise your child and do the best you can. If he wants to be a part of that baby's life or he wants to get back together, get you a ring. Sprinkle, or put him on child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Tia Pia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Celestial Zebra. I appreciate that. How to do YouTube videos if environment is not aesthetic. Fake background, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna help you out. See if I can do what I can do. Oh, what the heck is this? All right, so I'm going to link you something. This is the streaming thing that I use. And they have where you could put fake backgrounds in your background. Okay, so sign up to the streaming company through this link. I'll probably give $2 for it, but anyway, who cares? And look, I'm gonna show you how you can do fake backgrounds. Where is it? Where is it? All right, check this out. So let's say I don't like my background. Oh, shoot. And I want to be the president. If I say I'm presidential today, here I go. You can upload any picture as your background on this. Well, y'all can't see it because y'all ain't on YouTube. But if you're on YouTube, you're seeing the fake background, okay? You like that Beauty and the Beast library? There you go. Till it's all this time. All right. You like palatial looking atmosphere? You want to look like you really balling? There you go. Okay. You want to scare off some people? Here you go. You got your money? Here you go. Okay. This is how. If you want to stop like this weird halo effect, get you a green screen and put it behind you, or like a green curtain or something. All right. Y'all like my background? Y'all want to see a dusty apartment? See? In a snap of a finger, you could change your background. Now I'm at Disney World. Now I'm the queen. Now I'm on vacation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hee hee. All right, now I'm back in time. 50s housewife. Now I'm in somebody's camper. All right, sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. So like you can change your backgrounds on this, or you can actually select your own and upload them. So that link that I sent you, definitely get it. So let me answer the rest of these questions. Okay. Thank you, Tia. Okay. It took him 4 days to respond. Now you've been ignoring him since Monday. What should I do? call the other one, man. Y'all see, I don't know how many times I got to tell you. If he ain't chasing you, he don't like you. You need to write him off your list. And when he come back, re-entry fee. Okay. These men, y'all are trying to figure out how to make men deal with you that don't even like you. And if y'all aren't charging re-entry fees, thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok, then y'all are dumb. Y'all, 4 days is a re-entry fee. Okay. If a man don't talk to you for 4 days, next time he do, he got to pay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hope you had a re-entry fee. You turn 34 tomorrow. Give you your best advice for most dust-free beneficial year and even books. Tell me your best wisdom. Thank you. Thank you, JT. Stop being a people pleaser. That's number one. That's how they had the best year ever. Start pleasing yourself. And don't deal with nobody that don't want to please you. That's number one. Read all my books. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Let me put this other eyelash on. I'm looking crazy. Leveling Up to Your Best Life. Read all my books. I'm on Amazon. Okay. SheraSeven. 2 words, Shera, and then the word 7. Go find all my books and read them. Also, stop trying to people please. That's number 1 and first. Put yourself as a priority. If you don't, nobody else will either. Okay. That's the best advice you can get in your age. And when you turn 30 something, you're in your 30s, you're supposed to be way ahead of the 20-something year olds in wisdom. If not, you need to reevaluate your purpose. If you don't have a purpose, then make one. So many people never find their purpose because they don't make a purpose. Let me get this fake background off. Let's get on my nerve. Okay. So many people don't have a purpose because they won't make a purpose. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But yeah, that's how I did. I made my purpose. We have several purposes, not just one, and I made some up. And now here's what I do every day or every couple of days. Make your purpose. It's not going to hit you in the face. You're just going to make it. Okay. Everything is a choice. Okay. Got both my lashes on now. Now I feel more balanced. How y'all doing over here on TikTok? How y'all doing? Re-entry fee examples. Links to anything you want. Bags, jewelry, Cash App. You know, whenever he tries to text you, say, I'm not talking to you until you take care of this. Send him a Cash App request. Send him some links. So I'm going to send you the receipt and the delivery date. I don't know. But I'm not talking to nobody for free that's wasting my time and continuously comes back and recircles around wasting more time. You're going to pay. Who he think this is? Pygmisha? Okay. And when you know your value and your worth, sometimes they're not going to come back because that's the only reason they came back is because you don't know your value and your worth. And you're going to deal with them again and waste your time again and continue the dumb, stupid cycle. If you make them pay and they really like you, they're going to respect you more. You get it like, have your wish list ready and take links off of them and send them to people that's trying to play games with you and see what happens. See how much stuff you get. Should we compliment ever if, when, and no? Yeah, compliment their intelligence and their sense of humor, and stuff like that, not their looks. Okay. Thanks for the advice. By heart, I mean he lost his job and became mean and miserable. Now you're pregnant and now He never saw it being, you never know. That's because he's supposed to have money already, not one stream of income. Let me tell y'all something. I'm sorry that happened to you, but if you're in 2025, you need more than one stream of income, especially as a grown man. Okay. And this is what people need to be teaching y'all instead of how to lie to women. How to get several streams of income. Okay. If you're depending on a man who only has one stream of income and a boss, you might as well be dependent on yourself. If that's why I'm telling y'all, when y'all get with a man, y'all need to start your own business, or y'all need to make him start a business, because one stream of income that's dangling from a string is not it. Any man, any woman that has money and business minded will tell you that. You always need a backup plan, and you need money, and you need several streams of income. Okay. There's nothing really you can do about it. Make him go get another job or go get another man. Okay. Tell him he need to go find any job. It don't matter. He's a man. People out there hiring every day. Tell him this time while he's working to start a side hustle and get his own business, so that when it happens again, he ain't stuck. All right. Because I don't understand. I don't understand how people feel secure with a job. That don't even make no sense. How do you feel secure with a job that can be taken away at any time? Y'all need to start businesses. Tips on making some online money from work. Do your research, ma'am. And find something that you're passionate about and make it make money for you. Very easy. And ChatGPT can tell you more than I can. All right. As far as how to start an online business, they got all the information you need, ma'am. This is not what this video is about. But definitely do your research. People that do their research, y'all will read reviews on products, watch product review videos, but won't research how to find a way to make a business. Okay. Do that instead. Yeah. Okay. You said, does having multiple men sending you money count as several streams of income? Yes, ma'am. It sure does. Think about it. You be getting more money than most people with a job, and don't do nothing but look good. Sprinkle. Okay, one more setting spray, and I think I'm done. Oh, I said this because the summer heat in Houston ain't no joke. Talking for 2 weeks, should I ask for nail money? Girl, 2 weeks talking? You need to be asking for bill money. Sprinkle. Unless you're like a teenager. I don't know. How old are you, man? Are you over 21? 2 weeks is bill money. Not no nail money. Sprinkle. How to address something with your husband without becoming an argument, but still making him do what you want. Email him. Sprinkle. There's no tone, no attitude, no stank face within an email. Email him or text him. Here you go. Take the emotion out of it. Treat it like a business. Okay. I'm in Texas, baby. Yeah. Hold on. I look pretty with this wig. Thank you, ma'am. You like the wig switch? The wig switch up? I'm wearing my natural curly hair for the last couple of weeks after I got back on vacation. A little bit before that. People kept asking me to bring back the wigs. I'm like, okay, maybe I will for a couple of days. Y'all like the wigs? I appreciate it. Y'all like my real hair? I appreciate that too. Switch it up sometimes. Now, y'all can't tell me if y'all are dating several men and you switch your wig up, you go from short to long, bob, black to blonde to red to whatever. These men ain't gonna be able to clock you. You live with a dusty and he's your baby daddy. You're trapped with a baby. How do I make him move out without me looking bad? To family and friends, I pay all bills and everything. I'm so drained up. Ma'am, don't worry about looking bad. If a dusty is draining you, kick him out as soon as possible. And lie and say he left. Sprinkle. How do you kick him out? Fake eviction notice. Get you some boxes and start fake packing and tell him he got to go back home to his mama unless he got 3 months of bill pay. Or find one of your friends or somebody, Aunt Ethel, some old lady, to say that she's got to move in and y'all got to take full-time care of her. And he's going to move out. Okay? Sprinkle. Somebody said tell people he was gay. Y'all silly. Advice on if parents are trying to stop you as an adult. Stop you from what? Living your best life? As an adult, if you live in their house, you do still have to follow their rules. Sprinkle. If you don't live in their house, you can pretty much do what you want. So as long as you live under somebody's roof, they're still going to think that they have some say over whatever you're doing. So if you're so grown, definitely go get a roommate, go move out, live with your bestie, do something. Because as long as a parent is paying bills, they're going to tell you what to do. Sprinkle. So work on your independence. If you got that issue. Because you're literally still a child if you live at home with your parents. Unless they live with you. And it's the other way around. You see? So when you become an adult financially, then you can do whatever you want. Breaking away from massage industry, many male clients. How do I ask for money from them? I don't want to exert myself physically anymore. Okay, tell them you're starting a new business and you're looking for anyone that wants to support you. Don't say invest, say support. That way they're not looking for no money back. And if a lot of them liked you and wanted to date you, they're going to do whatever it takes to make you like them back. So, get you a GoFundMe or get you a Cash App and be like, oh, I'm starting a new business and I know you were a good client and I just looking for some support right now. So if whatever you want to donate is perfectly fine. I appreciate you. They don't know what type of business it is. They don't think it's another massage business. You could literally be selling makeup online. You don't know. They don't know. They're not, use the people you know, your clients, to build your next thing. Sprinkle. I skipped your question. I'm so sorry. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. There's a lot of them coming in. When I was in Honduras, what? Did I taste many cultural foods? Yes, ma'am. Sprinkle. Well, because see, I don't eat meat, so I only tasted the stuff with no meat in it. Okay, like the beans and rice, the plantain, the like their salsas and stuff. Okay, yeah. Sprinkle. Tips on making some online money from work. Start your own business online. Do Poshmark. Sell your old crap that you don't want. I don't know. There's so many things. Just pick one and do it. Okay. Trying to read all the ones that I missed. What if you're getting gifts from a side guy and your main guy keep asking where I get them? Should I lie? Yeah, lie. Sprinkle. So your mama gave them to you. They're fake. Something. Just lie. He don't need to. If he ain't giving them, he don't need to be knowing. Jasmine, breaking away from. Okay, I already read that one. I still didn't see your other one. I didn't see the other one. Sometimes they don't come through. I don't see them. But thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm scrolling, but I don't see, baby. All right, it didn't come through. Mm-hmm. Okay. Tabby says, for how long should we play the long game for money? As long as you're playing it with other players, you good, man. It ain't a long game if you got several. Okay. Y'all have several on the roster. You don't have to worry about it, whether the game is long or not, because you got several. All right. Thank you, Echo Mystic, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You should play as long as you're entertained. When you stop being entertained and paid, that's when you stop playing the long run. Okay? When you know there's no more hope and the person is not generous anymore, on to the next. Okay. Okay. Someone said, do I do black magic? Well, this makeup, makeup is literally considered black magic back at the J. So I guess I just did. I just transformed myself. Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, y'all. You could be accused of witchcraft back in the day if you put some makeup on. Yes. I remember when I was a little kid, my grandma had this church. They were like real strict. And I was little, like 2, 3 years old. And my sister put some like tinted lip gloss or lip balm on me. And this old lady got mad. What are you looking like a harlot for? What? Look. Now look at me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl. I think AI is literally black magic. Y'all be seeing pictures of people that ain't even real and be responding to it. Talking to the people on the screen like they're real. Y'all look stupid. I saw this one AI video, and there's dumb people in the comments trying to talk to it. I'm like, ma'am, that's AI food. Okay. Y'all need to be worried. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Y'all need to be worried how fooled y'all are by so much. Especially these dusties out here. I'm going to try this bright color, see what this looks like. Y'all be worried about the wrong stuff. You said AI is definitely witchcraft. It is. Look, I saw some pictures that weren't real and people think they're real. It's fun. It's funny. Like they took a celebrity and they put the celebrity in a different outfit, in a different environment, a different background, and people think it's real because they took an old picture of the celebrity from the old days. And so these youngsters out here don't even know if it's real or not because they've never seen that picture before. They don't know the background or the lore of the person, but they just believe it's real, and it's hilarious. Oh, Smokey the Giant, Sprinkle. When is it okay to start doing the do with the new guy? When all your bills are paid and you don't work anymore. Mm-hmm. Unless you want to work, but you need to be paying some bills. If you rolling around on a mattress, you need to be benefiting from it. If you're with a grown, able-bodied man, you need to be less stressed. Okay? Because if you roll around on a mattress with somebody and wake up pregnant and he's broke and he can't pay no bills, you're going to be stuck. So make sure he's rich. Make sure he's paying bills, at least a couple of bills. Make sure he's invested heavily into you, which means he spent money. He's paid for bills. He's maybe taking you shopping. He's bought you some nice gifts. He's put a little something in your bank accounts, you know. You don't roll around on a mattress for free with anybody. They have to invest long term. Sprinkle, sprinkle, long term. The more a man invests, the longer he's going to stick around and value you. The less he invests, the faster he can burn out and move on to the next chick. So men follow their money. Make it pay. Men follow their investments. Be an investment. Okay? If you're just trying to rush to get in a bed and roll around on a mattress with somebody, you're not prioritizing yourself as a prize. Okay. What do y'all think of this color? Is it too bright? Okay. How did you stop feeling like you need to rush even if your day is planned? I made it so I don't have to rush it for anything unless it's to pick up my kids from school. Okay? I made my life that way. That's what you got to do. You got to make your life the way that you want it to be by the choices and the people you deal with. The choices you make and the people you deal with. How you treat yourself and how you create your life. Create a life where you don't have to rush. And that even create a life where you feel like you ain't got to rush. What you rushing for? Where are you rushing to? Unless you rushing to get some money, slow down, man. Sprinkle. So this is a really bright color. It's very summery, but looks like a highlighter. But I kind of like it, but I don't know if it goes with this wig. It goes better with my black hair. It definitely goes better with my black hair. So I'm going to switch it back to the nude, but it's really pretty though. Look. This is more for a darker hair color or maybe blonde. I don't even know. It's not with this wig though. Not with her. Y'all don't like, this is a 24-hour lipstick and you have to remove it with like oil. And I don't have any oil except for this right here. Oh, I have it, but it's like way over there. I have a lot of oil, but like way over there. So like my lips finna smell good. Thank you, Kate. Sprinkle. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like that color too, but it looks better with my black hair or dark brown hair. All right. Sprinkle. We've been on 3 dates and he gave you only $100. What? A free laptop trying to get me to a hotel in order to give me more. Okay, you got a laptop and $100 for 3 dates. I don't know how old you are, but that don't equate to no hotel visit. Say thank you for the laptop. Thank you for the money. I appreciate you. Now come up with another fake excuse of this, whatever you need for him to do for you next. Keep going. Okay. Aunt Ethel is in need or some tires. You're some lie about whatever you need next. Like he's giving you a laptop. Sorry, this is making me drool. My lips are numb now. Anyway, get you some more money out of him, man. $100 in a laptop. That's all it takes, girl. Is he dusty? They don't go together. Come up with some more stuff you need, man. Way more. Keep dragging it out as long as you can. As long as you want to. Drag it out. Even longer. Okay. Somebody say you need to pay your rent. You need to pay some bills. Girl, $100. How old are you? This is why men date younger women. How old are you, man? All I got to do is give her a laptop and $100 and she's mine. Girl, how old are you and how old is him? How old is he? Because I know you young. That's all it took. Or all it's taking. That's not enough. I don't know. That's allowance for children. $100 and a laptop. I'd give my daughter more than that. What the heck? All right. Where's your lipstick? All right. What lipstick am I wearing? Okay. Putting this one back on. Actually, what lipstick do I want? Making sure I have the right color together. Somebody stole my lip liner, and I think it was my daughter. That's the only person it could be. So I don't have no lip liner because they keep stealing them. Y'all always wonder why I don't be doing too much lip liner, because people steal them. So I actually got all my lip liners. Good job. Let me see if I can find an extra one that I hid away. Hold on. People taking my stuff. I found a nude lip liner. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's see. So your dad takes care of you. You don't know what to ask for. I'm in school. I don't work. Ask for money and save it until you figure out what you want to do with it. Right? Listen to y'all. Listen to me, y'all. If you don't know what to ask for, just ask for money and stack it until you figure out what you want to do with it. Okay? It's better to ask for something than to ask for nothing. Okay? I don't know what to ask for. Just ask for money and save it. And later on, you can use it for whatever you want. Okay? Ask for an allowance of this, like direct deposit every month. Okay, he was very supportive, but now he's distant. And you caught him downloading a video titled "How to Spot If You're Being Used." I feel like he thinks I'm using him for his money. You lost your job, Ash. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Download a video that says all men should be providers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let him catch you watching it, and have the background, like have it real loud, to where it says all men are providers by nature. Go find one that's like real, triggering, where it says all men are providers by nature and should give women whatever. Like, you download something too. Okay? And if it's coming from a male perspective, they're gonna feel stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I'm a male, I'm supposed to be a provider. Then he's gonna be like deleting that video, how to tell if you're being used. Find a specific part in the video where it says, she's not using you. You're supposed to be providing and protecting for her. What type of man is going to want a woman to be with him if he can't even provide for her? She ain't going to ever respect him. Find a video of some man saying that and play it around him. See what happens. You're going to be getting some more stuff. He's going to be feeling stupid. And he's going to start acting like he's supposed to act. All right. Let me put this lipstick on. Where'd it go? Oh, hold on. Let me do a little under. I'm going to make my lips look like they're even more full. Like I had even more injections. Hold on. Some of y'all be thinking I got fresh lip injections all the time. It's just a makeup trick. You just line them and then you go under it with a bronzer or like a contour stick, and it just makes them pop out even more. Like that. One of my little tricks, and then you go do a little highlight up there. Now where's my lipstick? I'm taking forever doing my makeup because I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I might as well do extra. Hey, Shera, sometimes I ask men for stuff after 1 or 3 dates. I don't know if it's the way I ask or because I live in London. I repeatedly heard men say that women asking for money are transactional. Okay. Thank you, Biz. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because y'all are asking for money. Y'all supposed to be letting them offer you money for on Ethel or for your fake tires that aren't even, needed. Y'all need to come. Y'all are trying to date men your own age. That's the problem. If he ain't old and desperate or ugly and desperate and trying to give you money for any reason that comes up, whether it's a lie or not, you dating too close to your same age. Okay? Think about it. You dating somebody close to your same age, they're not trying to give you no money. Go date somebody with extra money that's happy to be in your presence because you young and they old. Go date somebody who's ugly and just happy to be sitting across the table from you because you look pretty and they ugly. That's how you get money. Okay? Y'all are trying to date for real. Y'all are trying to date men based on their looks and all this kind of stuff. And then you're trying to ask them for money at the same time. They don't go together. Look at Melania and Donald Trump. You think she was dating him because she liked him for real? Or for some money? Y'all need to wake up. Y'all are sitting on here. Oh, he's cute. He looks nice. He looks like he's around my age. Oh, how do I get some money out of him? No. Be trying to figure out how they can get you some money to you so you can stick around. Because you know you're way out of their league. So get dressed, look cute, and go date somebody you know that you're way out of their league. And you get all the money you need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you date somebody that you know that you're way out of their league, you ain't never have to try to figure out how to get some money out of them again because they already know. They got to pay if they want you to stay. That's literally it. Okay? They can't pay. They can't stay. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone asking if my husband ever cheated. No, ma'am, he's never cheated me out of any money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, then. Hope that answers your question. I've never been cheated out of any money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? I don't know where this wig came from. I think I bought it from a wig maker. I don't know. I can't remember, y'all. I have a... Okay, y'all see this? There's a bag over there. I got 3 suitcases full of wigs. I bought some storage for them recently because I have too many. And I don't really keep them like I should, like in boxes or hanging up. I just throw them in there in little bags and boxes that they come in. So I'm trying to take better care of them, but I can't tell you where I got this from. I think somebody might have made it custom, or I might have bought it from a beauty supply shop. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. But I found it the night before, and I thought it was kind of cute. I like the color. And I put it up. Yeah. I only keep track of the wigs that I'm currently promoting. Like if it's for business, I'll only keep track of the wig names for that. But after a couple of weeks, I probably won't remember. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, India. You said you look amazing. I appreciate that. If I had my spray from I would spray it up a little bit and make it a little bit more like beachy looking, a little bit more tousled, like especially up here. I put that some volume and stuff, but I don't have my spray. I have to use my fingers. All right, and some. Anyway, now you say you played Russell's TikTok around one of the guys and he started giving like crazy. Exactly. Y'all need to be playing people's content in the background of the message you're trying to give. And if it's, especially if it's coming from a, like, you know, someone in a certain position or whatever, people are going to listen more. And also, like, especially men. Men are gonna be like, I don't want to be a bestie. I want to be seen as a feminine man. Thank you, Jessica. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, how old am I? Girl, old. Old enough to know. Thank you. Amazing. You said, well, people are asking me dumb questions. What will I do if my husband cheat? Nothing. I don't care. That's the difference between me and some people. I really wouldn't care what they're doing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. You said repent for what? What y'all talking about over there? Thank you. Mm-hmm. I would do the same thing I tell y'all to do. Get more money. Okay. Y'all be asking me dumb questions. I know y'all young ask me dumb questions like that. Once you get to the bag, once you're a certain age, you don't care about that stuff. Like, who cares? Already, you know, you get what you want out of the situation already. You're already there. If you married for, like, y'all keep doing stupid stuff and then asking dumb questions behind it. If you are marrying a man for the man, then marry him for himself and his ability to be perfect. If you're marrying for lifestyle, then marry him for lifestyle. Y'all have to learn how to separate that. Y'all have to learn how to separate that. Y'all be marrying men for true love and stuff. Y'all are dumb. Y'all better be married for lifestyle, money, freedom. Marry up. Marry someone that's not going to do stupid stuff or can't pay for stuff or whatever. Like, what? My question is, why do y'all care so much when they not care at all? Okay, I'm not getting ready to put all my emotions in one basket. I'm getting ready to live my best life and do everything that I want to do. You know, when I was a kid, my goals did not include what a man thinks. My goals did not include living for a man. My goals never included expecting a man to be perfect or to depend on a man for my happiness. My goals included to do everything I wanted to do, to live the life I wanted to live. So I don't base my entire existence around if a man does whatever he does. I just don't. Because if I did that, then I wouldn't be living for myself. I'd be living for him. And I don't live for other people. Okay, I live for my kids. But I don't live for no man, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what about STDs? Girl, take them to the vet or don't do nothing with them. Y'all are stupid out here. I don't know what to tell you. Some of y'all live in different countries where laws are different. In America, you ain't got to touch nobody, even if you're married to them. You don't got to do nothing if you don't want to. I don't know where y'all live, but in America, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to roll around on a mattress with nobody if you don't want to. All right. Your provider pays bills and allowance. He recently asked for small bills twice. and then paid me right back, but he won't say why. Is this a flag? Yeah, he's trying to get you used to it. Sprinkle. Tell him this is where you draw the line. Say, I will never do that again. So don't ever ask me. Tell him how much of a turnoff it was and that you hate it and that it really disgusted you, and he will never ask you again. Okay. Thank you, Jessica J. How to get an older man to approach you. You only get approached by younger men. Hang out where old men hang out. Look more mature. Dress more classy. Give them a smile and eye contact to know that it's okay to approach you, because some men think that women don't want to date them because they're older. So let them know that it's okay by like giving them a little eye contact and smiling. Okay. And make sure you're not dressed too young so that they don't look weird, next to you. Okay. What if a married man is trying to spend money on you? Take the money, man. Y'all done. Take the money. You said you listen to me at your ratchet job. Okay, ma'am, Miss Lori. Well, I'm glad to make your job a little bit better. Okay. Thank y'all for following me. Sprinkle. You said your ex cheated on you and wants to take you shopping. What do I do? Go shopping, man. Go to an expensive store too. Mm-hmm. Okay. What? You said he only gives you when he does something wrong. Is that a problem? Honestly, it could be a problem if you get tired of it, unless you make the gifts bigger. The gifts got to get better each time. They can't stay like they got to be. Unless the gifts are growing in value, it's a problem. Thank you, Amy. Sprinkle. You said that your car that your sugar daddy bought you needed some work done and he's mad. But now you're moving, need his help, but now I get him to trust me again. What? Come up with a whole good story. Sometimes if you mix the lie with the truth, it's helpful. So if he don't trust you, now you got to come up with a reason why you lied to him and add some truth in it. So he's partial believable. Like if you said, why did you do that? I was like, well, I was embarrassed and I didn't want to tell you at the time that my Aunt Ethel or my mom or somebody was having issues, and I just was embarrassed and I didn't want to tell you because of I don't want to trauma dump on you, but I really needed that money to help Aunt Ethel. And I'm sorry I lied about it, but you know what? I figured that you might understand, but I didn't want to put you in that position to feel like, that blah, 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 blah. You got to mix the lie with the truth and admit that you are wrong about something. Even whatever you're admitting to is still a lie. So it's still part of the game. Sprinkle. You said lying is always wrong, but everybody do it, don't they? Playing fair in an unfair world is also wrong. So pick your battles. Sprinkle. Okay. Okay. Pick your battles. You gonna lie and get paid, or try to do right and get nothing? All right. Sprinkle. How to attract men with money and how to keep the dusties at bay. Go to the rich side of town. Sprinkle. Go to the rich side of town. Don't come back until you find somebody with some money that likes you 10 times more. Keep going every day. Be consistent with it. It's literally the formula. Okay, join something over there. Become a regular on the rich side of town. You're going to meet people on the rich side of town. They're going to have some money. One might like you, and then they're going to want to date you, and then there it goes from there. Go do some activities over there. Join a gym over there. Walk in the park over there. Do everything consistently around the same time that you do it each day, so you can meet people and see people on the regular. They will recognize you. Eventually, they're going to approach you. Say, hello, I've seen you around. Okay? If you can't do that, then find a way that you can do something close to it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, all right. All right. You said older makes equals more thirsty man. Yeah. Any tips on meeting an older man's family? Don't look too young. Like, make sure you're dressed appropriately and be respectful, as always. Act more mature than your own age. Like, fake it, girl. Okay. You said, are older men really better? They spend more if they got money. You don't have the young man problems with them. Like, you got to pick your battles. Either you want old man problems or young man problems. Young man problems are more stressful and they age you prematurely. Old man problems, they don't. So pick your battle. No shade. Y'all be asking obvious questions. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle. Yes. Thank you, Madalena, for being a new member. I appreciate you. Either way, if you got a man, you're going to have a problem. Choose your problems wisely. You date somebody your own age or younger, he going to look better than you when you turn 40. You date somebody old, they're going to always be home, sleep, and you're going to look better than them forever. Okay? There you go. Just like Melania Trump. Look, I got my Melania Trump wig on today. I'm channeling Melania Trump or something. I done said her name 3 times. She's going to pop up out the mirror. How do you tell him you want gifts and flowers? Tell him, you know what? You need to gift me more and give me flowers. I'm special. Sprinkle. Just tell him. Yes. You said your boyfriend out of 3 years disappeared out of nowhere. What? I can't read the rest of it because the comments are going too fast. Did he disappear? Like, is he gone missing or did he just leave? I couldn't read the rest of that comment. Good luck finding them or good luck on moving on to the next one. I don't know. Most people, especially guys, they just date women as placeholders. If he's missing, hope you find him. If he ain't missing, you may use this as the placeholder. Okay. You said I'm looking old. I am old. Sprinkle. Some people looking dead. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sprinkle. It's better to be old than to be dead. I promise you that. Somebody said hater. But like, I ain't looking broke. Okay. You said they're mean. I probably look younger than their mama though. Or their baby mama. Thank you, Kate. Made 200K in tech, had a house, but dated broke bums, paid for everything, let them whip your car. Now with a millionaire, 17 years older, thanks to you. But for real, where did that low self-esteem even come from? It came from being programmed as a young person. It came from being programmed from Tyler Perry. It came from being programmed by all the people that don't want to see you living your best life. Okay, spring, that's where it came from. Learn how to reprogram yourself through my videos, through my books. Thank you, girl. And get you a man too that can provide. You said Shera is young and gorgeous. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Miss Kate. Appreciate you. No offense to Tyler Perry, because I love the character Medea, but he be putting in too much negative stuff when it comes to relationships. Like, somebody need to fix that, or he need to fix it. I mean, Nobody wants to see nobody struggling through the whole movie for some dust at the end. All right, sprinkle. Nobody want to see somebody struggle for some dust. Okay. Anyway, I stopped watching his movies after a certain. I only watched the Medea movies just for the Medea character because that's the funniest part to me. All the dusty stuff, I don't like it. Like there's parts that I do like. I like the Medea character, but I don't like the dusty side of the storylines. So I pick and choose what is entertaining to me. I'm still a fan, but I don't like the dusty results of those movies. Shira, did you decide against the meet and greet? Girl, a long time ago. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, I decided against it for now. Okay. There was too many weirdos out there acting stupid. Okay. Y'all know these people crazy out here. They will say my name just to get a couple of clicks. They will go on a whole spree to, I don't know, it's crazy people out here. Like I could never waste my time talking about a whole nother person for hours and hours or days and days and months. Like that's a whole job. I hope, that's crazy to me. Like if you're going to be hyper focused on money, like me. Okay, if you're going to be hyper focused on anything, just let it be money. You will always win that way. Don't be hyper focused on something you can't, change, or don't be hyper focused on somebody you'll never meet. Don't be hyper focused on stuff. Be hyper focused on self-improvement and money. That's what's going to get you to where you need to go. Okay, yeah, I use my perfume, my Tom Ford Folio Blanc. So I'm smelling like this today. Very bougie, very summery. Will we get haul videos again? Love them. Girl, I might do a haul. I'm trying not to consume as much as I used to because I get sent so many free things. Maybe I'll do a PR haul. Yeah, I'll probably do a PR haul on the next couple of videos. That's a good idea. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Why didn't I opt for surrogacy? Why didn't I opt for surrogacy? Are you talking to me or somebody in the comments? How to act like main character at golf club bar. Just have high confidence and look your best, but don't overdo anything, If you're at a golf place or a country club or whatever, like golf bar, just, look good and confident. And don't deal with no dust. Hopefully they won't be there. Why is somebody asking me about some surrogacy? That's a weird question. I wanted to experience pregnancy and giving birth. There you go. That's why. Sprinkle. There you go. Somebody said I look mixed with Asian. Depending on what wig I am, my ethnicity will change, okay? Depending on what wig I put on I'm Melania Trump today. All right, I'm about to get this money and not care about what Donald was doing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, depending on my wig, you know what I'm saying? I talked about this a long time ago. And so many people, they might get it, they might not. So, Back in the old days, before wigs like this were readily available, people just had to learn how to do sew-in weaves, wear one of them old lady wigs that stick up this high on top of your head, or they had to wear their real hair. Okay, that's when I was young. You didn't have too many options. You either had a good sew-in, you had to wear your real hair, or that was literally it. Wigs were only for like the rich people that could have them made, or you had to go get one of them old lady church wigs that sit on top of your head. So now that people can afford to buy any type of wig that they want and look however they want, the playing field is different. Okay, people can look like any race they want to now, or at least mixed, or they can look fully black, depending on the hair texture, the hair color they want. If I wanted to look like I was full black, I could get a more textured and coily wig. If I wanted to look more mixed, I could get a different textured wig. People are able to do whatever they want now, just like AI. Okay, think of it as a transgression from what we got on screen now. We got AI on screen. At first, the people put on different wigs, doing different hair colors, doing nose jobs, doing plastic surgery. Then we had Photoshop. Now we got a mix of both. Now we got AI. It's just going to keep going from there. So do whatever makes you feel good. Do whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. People can look however they want these days. If you don't like it, don't wear it. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, who hurt you? Oh, Dr. Conrad Murray. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Do I hate men? Not really. I don't really hate them because they be giving me money. So why would I hate somebody that's giving me money? That make no sense. Okay. Do you hate money, Dusty? Because you sure don't be having none. What to do when hub feels like the prize now, but not before? Did you marry somebody your own age? That's probably why. If you married somebody real old, you would always be the prize. Okay. Look at Melania Trump. Okay. Don't marry people your own age. That's the problem. Okay. At a certain time, they're going to start thinking they're the prize because you're going to be all stressed out, haggard out, looking old, and they're still going to be looking young. Men hold different DNA, like genes in their DNA. They don't prematurely age when faced with stress the way women do. That's why you don't deal with nobody that stresses you out, that sends you to work. Okay. You don't deal with them. Why even get married if your life is not going to be easier? Mm-hmm. You're 53, still date older. Yep. Because a 53-year-old is going to date somebody younger. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what are my instant thoughts when I walk past a who did it and why on the street? That thought exactly, who did it and why? That's why I call them that, because that's the question and the thought that be going through my mind. Who did it and why? Thank you, Izzy or Lizzie. Izzy, how do you stop having anxiety? By focusing on yourself in the presence, the present moment, and focusing on yourself and your goals and, what you're going to do today. There is no excuse not to level up. I know a homeless woman with 3 boyfriends. Okay, LH. Oh my goodness. How she? Okay. She must be multitasking and getting several streams of what? Can collecting? I don't know. Sprinkle. I'm multitasking. I'm on YouTube and, TikTok. Sprinkle. Somebody said she turning the streets out. You said that didn't hurt you too, Yolanda? I know. Right? Sprinkle. She talk about Conrad Murray. Yeah. Anyway. Let me read. What if a man you're dating invites you to family functions? How long y'all been dating? And is he paying bills yet? Because it ain't serious if he ain't paying bills. You can meet all the family you want to. He might take many people to meet family. If he ain't paying bills, I ain't taking nothing seriously. Sprinkle. You can go meet him if you want to, but he might be bringing several women home all the time. Unless bills are introduced to that relationship, I ain't taking it seriously. Sprinkle. Okay. He said, every time I see you again, you're more and beautiful than the last time. Thank you, ma'am. It's called makeup and wigs, but I appreciate you. Okay. He said, what about finding good friends? What are red flags? I don't, you know what? Main character energy, don't look for friends. Friends look for them. Sprinkle. Red flags are jealousy, envy, and them not being on the same level as you. Sprinkle. There you go. Thank you, Chloe. What age range should you date at age 39? The oldest you dated was 52 and they're still done. 39, girl, you should be dating in the 60s. You're almost 40. That means 20 years older than you. They're going to feel like you're the prize. You're much younger. They're going to pay for whatever you need. You're old enough not to look like they're robbing the cradle, but still young enough to feel like they're still living in their prime. So 60 and up, baby. Sprinkle. She's 39. How to ask for money before a trip. Tell him you need it for the trip. Or you can't go. Because if you already booked the tickets and stuff and paid for everything in advance, if you can't go, if whatever the money is stopping you from going, he's going to give it to you. Sprinkle. So you need to pay, a kennel for your fake dogs that you don't have. Say you need money to take off of work if you have a job. Say you need this, and that for somebody to come water all your plants. I don't know. Just make it up. You're smart. It's like, oh, am I going to be able to go because I need this much money before I go, or I need to take care of all this expenses before I leave. Or if I can't, then I can't go. Then get the money. Okay. You said do a makeup tutorial. I just did my makeup the whole time I was talking on this live. But I am on YouTube at the same time. And I did my makeup on YouTube. So if y'all find the video, love who you are, get ready with me, that I'm still recording now, it's still live on right now. You can see it. All right. It wasn't really a tutorial. I was just doing my makeup. Okay. How to stay focused on the money? Stop focusing on a man who's not perfect and not ever going to make you 100% happy, but he can give you some money. Same age as my boyfriend, 21. He gets 200K next year. Stay. Do you think he's going to stay? And if he does, are you with him for his money or for him being perfect and not messing up? See, that's the question y'all need to ask. If you're with a 21-year-old, he's earning money. Are you going to be upset and leave if he cheats? Are you going to be upset and leave if he messes up as a 21-year-old boy? It's like literally. If you're going to stay, are you staying for the money or are you staying for him? Are you trying to do both? Because if he's 21, he's going to mess up. Sprinkle. So stay for whatever reason you need to stay for or leave. But in my opinion, attach to the money, not him. Pays for your apartment, but keeps throwing it in your face saying making me feel like a burden. How do I handle that? Get another one to pay for it and just use that money. Have to. That way you could say, fine, just pay this then, because the other one gonna get it. Don't tell them no. If you have more than one, you're never gonna feel bad, because men are supposed to support women. Men are supposed to provide. And that's what you just need to tell them. It's like, well, I'm sorry, men are supposed to provide. Are you a man? If you're mad about it, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. Maybe that's something you need to work on internally. Knowing your role. Sprinkle. You was raised conservative and feel bad about taking advantage of people. Sugar daddy want to pay 1K every meet. Hate what? But I feel bad. How do I stop feeling bad? Unprogram yourself by watching my videos every day. Okay, you're just programmed. Unprogram yourself and learn how to be a receiver. Sprinkle. Thank you, Maya. We are going on the trip together. I want shopping money. Well, then lose your luggage or pack an empty suitcase and say, oh my gosh, it busted open, all the stuff fell out, or somebody stole my stuff. Sprinkle. Or put your thing on the wrong conveyor belt and pack a suitcase full of stuff you don't want and have it purposely lost in the airport. And when you get to your destination, you're gonna have to buy you all new stuff. Sprinkle. Okay. You're welcome. Pack you up a Goodwill suitcase and put the wrong name and put it on the wrong conveyor belt. Put the wrong flight on it and everything. You're just leave it somewhere, like go to the bathroom and say you checked it. I don't know. Do something. But you can't be leaving random suitcases around. So just, I don't know. Figure out how to get it lost. I missed the super chat a while ago. Girl, I can't. Let me scroll back. Let me scroll. Thank you, iHeart Caroline. I got that one. Okay. Your question in the chat? Okay. Hopefully I saw it. Sprinkle. You said, do all men cheat? Would you bet your life that they were all going to be faithful? And there's your answer. You said all men are liars, even Jesus knew. Okay, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all the same thing I've been telling y'all every day. If you got hope, and if you have hope and you have, what word am I looking for? If you have blind trust and hope that men are going to be faithful, great. You're probably between the ages of 18 and 35. That means you have to have that sense of hope so that you can procreate. Okay, because if you didn't have that sense of hope and optimism, there's no way you're going to procreate. And this is why so many women aren't having children anymore, because they know that most men cheat, if not all. That's why they're no longer having children by these men. Because, and a long time ago, people could sit there and say, well, not all men cheat. But with the invention of the internet, with the invention of social media, with dating apps, I think it's safe to say most, if not all, men will cheat. All right. So therefore, if you want to have a family, if you want to procreate, if you want to have children, you have to have the false belief and the false narrative that they may not cheat on you and that you might be special in order for you to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So if you're between the ages of like 18 and 35, your optimism is high, your attraction level is high, you're going to want to find true love because that is chemicals in your body and your biological clock ticking to make you procreate. After a certain age, if you've already procreated, your mind shifts. Your mind will shift. You're not going to start prioritizing things that you used to prioritize. You're going to be prioritizing certain things, especially men, unless you're dumb and haven't learned anything. So once you stop prioritizing the stuff that you used to prioritize because you needed to procreate, because your chemicals in your body were telling you to produce, your mind is going to shift. And you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, okay, well, now that I know this is how I'm going to move. This is how I'm going to act. This is what the decisions I'm going to be making. Okay? So think about it. Really think about why you feel the way you feel. Really think about why you feel so optimistic. Really think about when all the things that you've seen over and over and over through decades, through centuries, that you still have this belief that you're special and that that's not going to happen to you, even though it's happened to every woman that you probably met and probably seen that is even more beautiful than you. Think, and think hard. Why do you feel this way? Because it's your biological clock and your chemicals in your body wanting to procreate. And once you do that, a lot of things will change. You need to be up under a real man and learn some respect. Okay, Platinum Elite, sprinkle. Well, is your daddy rich? Because you only putting down $5, so I don't think you're talking about yourself. Sprinkle. Some Dusty in here trying to holler. Okay, sprinkle. You said what? Am I Latina? No, today I am Eastern European with a tan. Yes, I'm giving Melania Trump with this wig. Hold on. There I go. I'm in my rush bag today. Yes. I don't care what Donald Trump do. Just give me money. You see how she did, like her eyes be like, she had her face snatched. All right. Get it, Melania. Get your bag, ma'am. Anyway, what y'all talking about up here? He only gave you 100 for grand gift or grad gift. Girl, you still in school. Oh, you graduated. $100. Girl, that's not good. Where's your other one? Maybe he can give you some more. That's why you're supposed to have more than one. Because if one don't come through, the other one will. Or maybe he's broke. I don't know what to tell you, man. After squinting, I had to like blend this makeup in because I don't know what happened. You said it's 3 hours and Ike is still here. Y'all didn't know Ike was my #1 fan. That's one of my local Dusties. He can't leave till I leave. All right, sprinkle. Sprinkle. How old were you when you got married? I was 26. Yeah, 26. Thank you, Chris. Jen, sprinkle. Where can you find a rich man in Romania? I'm 26. Girl, I ain't never been to Romania. But the rich part of Romania, I'm guessing. Sprinkle. That's the best I can give you. I ain't never been there, child. But I'm guessing the rich part. Somebody said a museum, expensive restaurants. Okay, Platinum Malik again. You done got old and men not feeling you. I would put you in the gym and get your hair fixed first. Oh, you would you? But I don't like Planet Fitness, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you afford Equinox? Because even though I'm old and men aren't feeling me, I still have high standards. So if you can't afford the high standards that I have, then I don't think there's anything for us to talk about, sir. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You trying to give me a Planet Fitness membership and a sew-in? No, thank you, sir. You can keep that. Come with some real money. He still only paid $5. You think your insults are going to get me to lower my standards? You are very wrong, sir. It's going to only make them higher. So keep going. What? How do you stop feeling guilty for someone who has wronged you? I don't feel guilty for someone who has wronged me. Why would I feel guilty for them wronging me? That doesn't make any sense. First of all, learn how to make sense. That's number one. How can you feel guilty for someone who wronged you? Maybe you was dealing with a narcissist and they got you all messed up in your mind. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I missed the super chat. Hold on. Okay. Says he wants to pay half the rent instead of full, clean more because I've been complaining about cleaning. How do I go back on it so he keeps paying? Girl, I'm not dealing with no dust. Honestly, tell him this is not a negotiation and you are not his roommate. Either he's your man or he's going to get kicked to the curb and you will bring in a roommate. Sometimes y'all got to put y'all's foot down because these men will try to come in doing something good and then try to switch it up in the middle. No. Standards stay the same. They do not change. They do not change. Your man is trying to save some extra money so he can take out another woman. Or save money to get a car so he can attract another woman. Don't let him build on your back. Add another bill to it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have two men spending money on you and you're 26. Good for you, Chris. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that's right. Girl, add a whole nother bill to it. Every time he complain about paying something, add another bill to it and see if he shut up. All right. Say, okay, no, you're going to pay the whole rent and I'm going to throw in another bill. Or else you need to go find another place to live. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless you live with him, I don't know. If you live with him, you don't need to be paying nothing. Y'all be letting these dudes take advantage of y'all. I don't understand it. Okay. You said make service on his credit card. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, exactly. Charging. That's a whole nother bill and it takes care of the cleaning. The wig color is stunning. Thank you, Sherad. Did I say it right? What do type that fight? What? You to type that fight the other woman because nobody thinking about you. Shira, you forgettable on the real. Okay, that's why you keep remembering to pay $5 each time. I've never been in a fight with a woman. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. I don't fight over dust or men. They fight over me. All right. You just want attention. For $15, you too, as a dusty, can get attention over here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You say you need a whole, what? You need a what? You need a hug. Okay, I thought that said something else. Okay, thank y'all. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Dusty paying over here to try to insult me and get attention. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What do you think about being with a man when he is broke? I don't think about it at all. It's a nightmare. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Broke men don't deserve anything from a woman. Okay, they need to get themselves together before they can even think about a woman. Any man that's broke that is trying to deal with a woman don't like her. That's number one. So that's what I think. I think you don't like that woman. I think broke men don't like whoever they're dealing with because they would have themselves together if they did. Sorry, they just would. You said, when you are not worried about men cheating, how do you protect yourself against STDs? Protection, local trips to the vet when he gets home. Stop sleeping with him. If you think your man is cheating, stop sleeping with him. If you think your man is cheating, take him to the vet. If you think your man is cheating, get more money out of him and tell him, no, I think you're cheating, so I'm not going to roll around on the mattress with you. That's what you tell him. If he wants to keep you even then still and pay your bills, and great. But that's how you not worry, because you ain't going to be rolling around on a mattress with him. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all, some of y'all don't understand. And some of y'all are like, but you still want to sleep with a man you think is cheating on you? What kind of dumb are you? Some of y'all are like, well, what if he's cheating on me? You still gonna sleep with him? What's wrong with y'all? How do you protect yourself? With common sense, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. So your boyfriend is a provider but don't want me to be a housewife? Okay, well then he hasn't even asked you to marry him. So how are you supposed to be a housewife? Sprinkle, sprinkle. The rich area near you is Trump supporters and you are a brown girl. How do I go there without being stared at? Girl, just because they're a Trump supporter don't mean they ain't gonna be a supporter of you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. People talk one way and do another whole thing on the side. Get your money, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You'd be surprised how many quote unquote Trump supporters got sugar babies that's brown and giving them money. Okay. You said you, Alyssa, no? You said, look, I know Trump supporters that be sending me buku books, doing business with everything. They don't care. They ain't gonna let no colors get in their way of their money. Thank you, beauty. Take him where, Shira? What do you mean take him where? Take him to the vet. If your Dusty or your man is cheating, take him to the vet. All right. No. Let me read what y'all talking about over here. What? I look amazing. Thank you, ma'am. You said married, wealthy man love you, but it always ends with what? Dang it, it scrolled up. What would it always end with? Or with wives confronting me, do I cut them off? Just tell them to save your number under Scam Likely, ma'am. You're welcome. All right. I sent a super chat. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look. Hold on. How do you become confident without makeup? You're 20 and contemplating getting work done. Put some makeup on. That's how. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Instead of going without it, put it on. If you contemplating on getting work done, and make sure you got the money for it and don't go into debt over it. Thank you, beauty. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, thank you, Vivian. I didn't see the other comment, so it must not have came through. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. Mm-hmm. Okay, you live with your boyfriend and his family and you don't have to pay any bills. Is he serious? How do I know? You're probably with a young man. I don't know how old your boyfriend is. Is he serious to have him a live-in girlfriend that his parents pay, and he pays all your bills? Or wait, you don't have to pay bills because you live with his family? Maybe his family really likes you. Maybe, I don't know. In the culture that you live in, is that normal? Is my question, because I have to ask, because I don't know. Is the culture that you live in, is that the norm? Do you feel strange living in the house with his parents or his family? Do you think he needs to get his own stuff? Like, you're from, okay, so I don't know. I don't know if that's normal from where you're from, but here, unless that family has a gated property or a gated estate, I don't think it's too good. Too good. You said yes, it's normal. So why are you asking me? Y'all know there's cultural differences. It's not normal here unless that man's family is super rich. Is he giving you the lifestyle you want? Are you living your best life? If you bring a baby into the mix, if he asks you to marry him, would you say yes? Are you going to live your best life? You didn't give me enough details. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said skin bleaching don't look good on me? Okay. Well, I didn't do no skin bleaching, but thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why do always people think people bleach skin? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Y'all be thinking people be bleaching skin. I actually have a tan. I just been on vacation. Look. Look at that. Y'all see that? I guess I'm transracial now since I can bleach and tan at the same time. Y'all see that? I literally have a tan line. But they say I bleached my skin. That's crazy. All right, ma'am. I guess I'm transracial. I can bleach and tan at the same time. You said transactional. Okay. You see, people just be trying to say something to say something. Why do we need to wear makeup? You don't need to wear makeup. Don't wear it and stand next to me when I'm wearing full makeup and don't wear none. Okay. Spent 2,500 and he changed card number. Advice. Text them for the new card number, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle, or sir. I don't know. I don't know what these initials stand for. I don't know if you're a woman or a man, but ask them for the new number. Say, what's the new number to the card? Act like ain't nothing wrong. See what he say. He said, what if he wears expensive brands and invited you to a party and you're too insecure to go? Say, I'll go if you take me shopping. I'll show up. Cinderella needs something to wear to the ball, baby. So you tell him. If not, he don't take you shopping, then don't go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Learn how to get stuff, ma'am. Learn how to get stuff. Mm-hmm. You say you want to know my skin routine, Brittany? Well, according to the people in here, it's bleaching and tanning at the same time. Girl, I said I was going to do my skin routine, didn't I? All right, maybe I'll have to do it soon. I got some new products. All right. Mm-hmm. He said, do you ask James for help with kids? My kids are almost grown. They're teenagers. Shoot, he probably be asking them for help. Help. Give some water to the cats. All right, my kid's almost grown, baby. You said, did I ever have to? I never have to ask anything, baby. Like, honestly, when I was young and my kids were young babies, I never had to ask for help. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said young, you're only 26, right? Thank you, Danielle. You're so sweet. Danielle said I'm only 26. Well, no, I know you're trying to get some props, ma'am. I'm giving it to you. Tell the women to listen to a real, okay, Platinum Elite, the local Dusty, one of the local Dusty that's paying to insult me. Tell the women to listen to a real man. Learn to serve and please on their knees, sprinkle. Okay, ladies, when you find a real man, when you find a real man, that he says to learn to serve and please on their knees. Okay. These men's fantasies are keep getting wilder by the day. It's gonna cost more than $5, sir. That's crazy. He said, "What a pig." These Dusties are silly over here, and he gonna give $5. What $5 ain't gonna turn nobody on. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you believe all men cheat, but what do a real man do? Cheat with class. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Cheat with discretion. That's what a real man do. Thank you, Shira. Your advice is timeless. You're right. They are only with us because we're pretty, so they better pay. That's right. La Sosa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said cheap while keep the bills paid. Yeah. You said I said that all men cheat, but what about a real man? A real man will cheat with discretion and keep you paid. There you go. You said cheat with class. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, I'm serious. If you watch videos of men that have a lot of money, they will swear to you up and down that they're a good man and they're faithful until they're not. And I really don't care if what they're doing. Like I said, take them to the vet, get them checked. But and don't roll around on the mattress with somebody you think is cheating on you. Okay, if they get it somewhere else, they don't need to get down with you. And ma'am, you can do the same. So when I keep telling y'all, who cares? Are you married to a man for him being 100% faithful to you, even though he's a man and most of his thoughts are lustful? Well, you betting on the wrong one. You said get him neutered. Yeah, if he cheating out there, definitely get him neutered. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take him to the vet and get him neutered if he keep cheating. That way he don't come back with no new pets for you and no new litters. Tell him he cut off till he get neutered. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because see, some of y'all women be in here asking me, well, my man had another child on the side, and what do I do? Should I stay? I can't do this no more. Girl, you should have had him neutered a long time ago if you know he's a cheater. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean a vasectomy. You said thoughts on infidelity fees? Okay, she tried to get an infidelity fee. I see you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sounds good to me. As long as that fee is benefiting you, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me read some of these on here. Thank y'all for the gifts on TikTok, by the way. What? Should you move in with your boyfriend if all bills are paid? You ain't got to reach in your wallet or your purse. Yes, ma'am. Save your money, spend here. But don't be cooking and cleaning and being the maid. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said I look so chic and diva. I see y'all Mr. Wigs. Thank you. You said, wow, no more black hair. Yeah, it's up under this wig, ma'am. Sometimes you got to explain to people what wigs, weaves, and your natural hair are, because they can. Yeah, my real hair is still up under here, baby. Y'all might see it the next time I'm on. You said, Shira, if you're okay with men cheating, aren't you afraid of catching disease? Why do y'all keep asking me dumb questions? Take them to the vet and stop sleeping with them. Why would you sleep with someone that you think is cheating on you? Do you not love yourself? You cut them off and collect their money. Y'all are dumb. I don't even know how you could still get excited to sleep with somebody. What do you mean? Like, if you don't know that they're cheating on you, assume that they are and cut them off anyway and get their money until they can prove that they're not. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Older men on the apps like CEOs have liked your profile. These guys are conscious of women using them. How can I get around this and get bills paid? Put gold digger in your profile. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you get around it, man. Already admit to it. They will take it as a challenge. They will think it's funny. They will like it, and they're going to come correct. Be upfront about who you are in the beginning. If men keep talking about women using them, just have gold digger in your name. They already know. If they click on you, they know what you about. Okay? Ain't no games. If they say, oh, so you're a gold digger, huh? Yeah. You got some gold? Then we can work with it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just put gold digger in your profile. Certified gold digger. That's what you put. Okay? They can't use that line on you. If they clicked on you and they like you and they say straight up gold digger in your profile, yeah, y'all on the same page then. Okay? Russell sent me a sweatshirt that said gold digger. Okay, wear your gold digger shirts. Put it in your profile. I don't know. Get on the same page. Admit to it. You said Lizzo put me in my new song. She did. Girl, what y'all talking about? Okay, I like Lizzo. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said your boyfriend said you need to change your profile picture because you look like a corn star. Well, tell him to buy you some fiance clothes and a ring. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, well, then, what you want me to look like? Somebody's taken wife? Then you know what to do. Is it okay to clean sometimes if you live together? It's okay to clean if you dirtied up your mess, but don't clean up behind him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if you start cleaning up behind him, he's gonna start leaving messes on purpose. Make sure you clean up behind himself. You clean up behind yourself, you clean up behind himself. Y'all both grown. Or hire a maid. Y'all know. Women will tell you. If you clean up after your man, he just gonna drop crap everywhere. If you make him clean up after himself, he gonna clean up after himself. Okay. I don't know what they're talking about. They said a Lizzo song. I have to go find it later. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you cook for a guy after 3 months of dating? Is he paying bills? Can he pay bills after 3 months of dating? Can he pay bills after 3 months of dating? You don't do nothing. No, don't do none of that stuff. Don't be a pick me shabam if he ain't paying no bills. Mm-hmm. You could order some DoorDash and put it on a plate, make it look like you cooked it, and be like, Cardo, your dinner's ready. You could do that. You know, put you an apron on, order your DoorDash, put it up on a plate. Ask him if it's giving what it needs to give, and be done. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said not to take out, fake out. Exactly. You could do that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You say the man is old, he pay your bills, but your parents don't approve? Okay, well, tell them parents to pay your bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then they'll approve real quick. Say, well, if y'all don't approve, then pay my bills. Otherwise, he here to stay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sorry you don't approve, but you ain't approving these bills either, so. You said you was thinking about somebody named Cardo, and I said Cardo? Okay, we psychic, girl. We psychic. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How long I've been live? It's time for me to go. I've been having too much fun over here. See, this don't even feel like I've been on here this long. I've been having too much fun with y'all. He asked about my weekend plans. I need a response. What about? Say, hopefully I'm going shopping with you. My weekend plans? Hopefully shopping with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you tell him your weekend plans are. Hopefully shopping with him. You see, y'all be trying to ask me questions like, how do I ask for this? How do I ask for? You don't. You just tell them what they're going to do. You just sneak it in like here and there. You just tell them like, in a joking manner. Like, oh, what you doing? Oh, hopefully I'm shopping with you this weekend. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm sitting here thinking about. You taking me shopping? What's up? I put on that Melania Trump wig. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How you doing? All right. You said the live chat GPT. Yeah, silly. You said a man told you money isn't everything. Well, tell him to empty out his bank account into yours since it don't mean nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, when am I getting a talk show? When Kanye West owns a network. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Maybe Cat Williams will give me a voice. I don't know. Okay, Cat Williams got that studio. He'll put me on uncensored. I ain't got to do no weird stuff. Okay, Cat Williams, holla at me. He said very disturbing. They ain't finna put me on regular TV. Okay, anyway. Shira, found you 2 years ago and literally haven't worked since. Thank you for all the gems. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Gypsy. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle. You said Kanye and Kat are innovators. Yeah. Well, I can be free to do what I want. That's probably if I, that's why I stick. That's why I stick to social media and YouTube, because people have tried to, contact me, but it's too political. You know what I mean? It's too much rules. And y'all know I can't do that. I got to say what I want and do what I want. I can't be politically correct 100% of the time to do what I do. So, okay. Sprinkle. You said they won't be on Fox. Y'all are silly. Huh? Should you buy Dior makeup? Yeah, use his credit card. Sprinkle. Y'all be talking about he only gives me credit card. He don't give me no cash. Go buy all the expensive makeup and resell it online. Sprinkle. Okay, so here's a good idea. If your man is not giving you cash and he's giving you credit card, go buy a bunch of luxury products and start a Poshmark that sells brand new, still in the box, still in the wrapper, luxury makeup. Say, I'm an influencer and I get a bunch of PR from luxury companies, but I will sell it to you. Literally. And you're making 100% profit. Maybe more if you upsell. Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do I have extensions? Girl, this is a whole wig. Yes. I could snatch this off and go right back to my own hair at any time. Mm-hmm. Where's my wig from? Girl, I stole this from Melania Trump. I don't know where it's from. I forgot. I think it's from a wig store, the lady that makes wigs, but I can't remember exactly. It's probably somewhere local. Thank you. How did you become so business minded if your mom is yeah, my mom's an entrepreneur. Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. Okay. Try to do 3 things at once. What to do after you drop fake friends? Enjoy your free time. Sprinkle. Read a book. Work on yourself. What should you ask for your birthday to a guy who earns $3K a month? How much is his bills? And where did he live? Because if he only making $3K a month, he lives somewhere. He has to literally be making 3 times the amount of rent. So girl, where he live? You can't ask for nothing. He might be asking you for something. Thank you, Leisha. Sprinkle. How to get cash when he's guilty? Need one liner. Just send them your Cash App and tell them you need help. It's emergency. Tell them you out of gas. I don't know. Lie. It's always a good lie. What do you do if he offers to fly you out? You don't know him. Ask for money instead. Say, I don't fly out to strangers, but there's a cute dress that I like that you can buy for me. Send him a link. Okay. You want to do something nice for me, sir? Send me some money, or here's my shopping list. Go send it to me. Here's my wish list. See, men try to disguise having you fly out as something that they're trying to do for you. No, they're trying to do something for them. If they want to do something for you, they're going to pay some bills. They want to do something for you, they're going to send you a gift. Okay? If they like you a lot, they're going to come to you with gifts. They ain't got to fly nowhere. Sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said, how do you become more confident? You're shy and you don't drink. Start drinking. Honestly, when I was younger, I was a little bit shy. And after a couple of shots of tequila, I was the life of the party. And then after a while, I didn't need the tequila to be the life of the party. Or I not the life of the party, but I was still, out there having the best time. So sometimes you need a little something to open you up just a little bit. Because if you don't drink and you're naturally shy, what I'm saying is, somebody said you're a nurse, how to marry a doctor, look good at work. Anyway, you're going to need a little something. Okay? If it's against your religion to drink and you need to loosen up, you know what I'm saying? Then the best thing you can do is fake it till you make it. Okay? There you go. But if it's not against your morals or your religion, girl, have you a few shots and go live life. Okay? If it's not, fake it till you make it. Act like you've been drinking. Y'all ever seen them stupid people that be acting like they've been drinking and been drinking nothing but water? Like, girl, ain't no alcohol in that. Okay. Don't take yourself too seriously. Who cares about what they think? Exactly. You said you're a doctor and you're still not able to find a provider. Okay, well, go. Why don't you date somebody that makes more money than you? And don't tell them you're a doctor. Date them for a while before you tell them that. Sprinkle. Say you work for a doctor. That might be better. Should I care if he won't let me see or touch his phone? Well, I think that they've made it illegal now to do that, honestly. In some states, it is illegal to go through somebody's phone. So unless you want to get press charges on you, girl, you stay away from his phone because you're going to find what you're looking for. Sprinkle. And it might and more. You said a law actually just passed about going through your partner's phone. It's true. And in Texas, you can no longer track your partner. You can no longer put trackers in their vehicles or nothing. It's illegal. So all you women that have been asking me questions in the past, well, what if he's tracking me? Or what if he's following me? Girl, sue. Sprinkle. Get your money. The law is on your side now. And y'all don't need to be tracking no man and being a pygmisha. They tracking you, you get your money. Okay. See, now y'all can have more than one without being tracked. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you. Thank you. Look, thank you. The laws. He can't go through your phone. He can't track you. It's your time, ladies. Do what you gotta do. You know what the funny thing is? More women are upset about this law than men. That shows you how many pygmies are still out there. I know. Okay, that shows you how many pygmies are out there. If more women are mad at this new law than the men are. It's true. Look it up. I'm looking good with that hair. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is my Melania Trump wig. Okay, first lady, first gold digging lady. All right. Do I have friends? I don't know if I would say I have friends. I have associates. You see, I look at everything from a business stance for the most part, because that's what's gotten me to where I am today. So when y'all start talking about emotional stuff, when y'all talking about connections, telling all your deepest, darkest secrets to some random chick that won't like you in 2 months from now, what I'm saying is, yes, treat everything like business. Make your closest family members your friends if you guys trust each other, and you're good to go. Because some of y'all be telling all y'all deep down dirty secrets to your bestie that you just met 3 months ago. And when she try to steal your man or your sugar daddy, now y'all enemies and she know everything. So therefore, when you live a certain type of lifestyle, you have to keep associates, not friends. All right. You have close friends that you probably grew up with, maybe. You have some family members that you trust. But certain types of people don't just have friends all willy-nilly. If you have friends, remember, they might not always be your friend. And just keep that in mind when you're dealing with them. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Yeah. What do you do if he is asking for what? Intimacy after 2 dates. Ask for a house and a car. See how ridiculous you sound. It's like, you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up. I've been wanting to ask for something that's a little bit extra too. Do you want to go look at houses? Or should we go to the dealership? I mean, you want to move super fast in this relationship. I think that just makes sense for me to want to do the same. So, do you want to go test drive vehicles and put down payment on for me? You want to be the co-signer? All right, then let's go. That's ridiculous. Well, so is trying to roll around on a mattress after date 2. Okay, well, I guess we both ridiculous for wanting what we want. That's what you tell him. If he asks you to roll around on a mattress after date 2, take him to the dealership. If he thinks you crazy, look at him crazy. I think you crazy too. I guess we both crazy. And ain't finna get nowhere. Okay. Okay. You know, them robot dolls that are coming out may just be the answer. You know, if all men get them a robot doll, they might just stop asking you to go home and roll around on a mattress. They may actually take an interest in you as a human being since they're going to be with an automaton. Okay. Now go roll around on a mattress with your robot. I'm good. Thanks for dinner. All right. You said you might get 3 robots. Why 3? Just get 3 wigs and switch the wig out. Y'all done. See, you're welcome. I saved you a bunch of money. You said men want to disappoint robots now. No. What? What if you don't have no money for beauty stuff and you too ugly to ask for money? I'm not laughing at you, girl. I have a bag full of makeup. It's kind of used though, and I don't think you won't use makeup. But if you have a close friend that wears makeup and you don't mind her used products, go ask her. Say, girl, you got some makeup I can have? I know you are buying makeup every time something new come out on TikTok. Give you some makeup. Go ask someone. You know, you could sanitize and get you some little spray, alcohol and sanitizer. I don't know what they be doing. Put it in. But anyway, ask your friends. Ask people to give you stuff to donate to you. Someone says Dollar Tree. Yeah. Somebody said go to TJ Maxx. Go to Dollar Tree. You said sanitize that makeup and use it. Okay, sprinkle. Girl, there's some old makeup in here. Stuff from before y'all was probably born. Or when y'all was still in diapers or in elementary. That's how it was. I used to collect makeup. Y'all remember this? This old girl, the Too Faced Cocoa palette. I still got stuff in it. They don't even sell this no more. What else they got? I got discontinued product. What is this? I got Tarte. Some of this stuff is good, but it's old. I just didn't finish using it because I got new stuff. But it smells like chocolate. Okay. But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I'm going to give away. Like, not to y'all, but like, you know, give away. That would be unsanitary. All right, y'all. I got to go on TikTok because my phone about to go. So y'all want to continue? I'm on YouTube still, and I'm about to get off of there too. So y'all over there, come say goodbye. See you later. Bye. All right. I got to go too, y'all. Thank y'all so much, everybody who donated. I appreciate you guys. Sprinkle. Y'all are so sweet. Definitely look at all the links in the description bar for all the beauty products I used while I was getting ready earlier. If y'all are interested or curious, most of them are there. You just got to find them. They're on my like Amazon storefront. So I'll see y'all soon. I've been on here for almost 4 hours. That's long enough to get ready and talk to y'all and laugh and answer questions with y'all and have a good time. But I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all very soon. Okay? Bye.